Ladies and gentlemen, we're certainly glad to be here tonight.
Welcome to the Moon Men Podcast.
Don't be afraid.
Little escapade of mine involving a couple of planets which shall be nameless.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Wait, how long do you want to go? Mine's quick. You want to go first?
Mine's gonna be quick too. It's gonna be like a
Okay, good.
2-second
Rock, paper, scissors.
pump chump. All right, I'm gonna go paper.
Paper. Okay.
On
Rock,
shoot.
paper. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, motherfucker,
damn.
I'm going paper again.
Okay.
Rock,
Two,
paper,
three,
scissors, shoot.
shit.
Oh,
Damn
motherfucker,
it.
you're good at this. All right,
I
here we
know.
go. Rock,
1, 2,
paper, scissors,
3,
shoot.
go.
Oh, all right, Devin, you go first. You
I don't have a UFO story.
don't have a UFO story?
No, well, not a fresh one, anyways.
Not a fresh one?
I've told them on the show already.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Just go first,
I'll-
you dumb bastard.
He's talking to you.
Damn. Why
I'm
gotta
talking to
You
you.
treat your guests like this, dude?
No, I treat
Most
my
of
best
them.
Come on,
friend
that's
like
gonna
this.
go for a bad rating
Well,
on Yelp, let me tell you.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, go
Ladies
first.
Ladies
Yeah,
first.
No, I insist, actually. I'll go first.
Oh, you sure?
no, actually, no, you go first.
Motherfucker, why don't you start? Why don't you start?
So I was telling Devin the other day, I was outside drinking a beer. Yes.
Damn, you was drinking a beer. We were just talking about that shit,
I know.
too.
It's because I had beer left over from Easter, so I was
Mm.
like, I need to finish this.
What are the chances we can get you to drink, like, maybe if it's here?
If it's like a 6-pack, sure.
What are, like, a 24
So
pack?
if I
me
were to
and Rob-
bring like a bottle of something, would you take shots of me?
Wait, no. That's
Damn.
real hardcore.
Okay, what about, like, a 24 pack?
Devin,
For the three of us.
Devin, I couldn't even finish 3.
To be honest, I'm not really like a big beer fan.
Yeah, I'd prefer alcohol, but like, or liquor or some kind,
Fuck,
you know?
yeah, dude. I want to feel pain, so I ain't chasing that shit down. I'm making sure that shit going
You want to feel
straight.
pain?
Fuck yeah.
He's all, fuck yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so whatever. I was having a beer outside,
Mhm.
and I was staring out. What is
Yonder.
Wait,
West.
west,
Yeah, West.
west. I was staring out west,
Hmm.
and I saw this black ball. Have you ever seen that video of the jet capturing that UFO on camera? It just speeds by it.
Oh yeah, right. Like it was the UFO first, and like 3 different jets follow it, or am I tripping?
Yeah.
Okay.
So something similar. I saw like probably like just slowly gliding by,
Hmm.
and it was a little black ball.
Yeah.
And I called my mom out, and she's like, "Oh, that's just a balloon." And I'm like, "If it was a balloon, it would be going like that."
Yeah.
And it just kept going, making no noise. It kept going,
Damn.
kept going.
For
That's
like
it.
what, a mile, 2 miles?
I don't know. It just kept going.
If you had to guesstimate,
Guesstimate?
yeah.
Motherfucker, he was 1 beer drunk, dog. He can't guess to me.
Yeah.
He was 1 beer drunk, yeah.
Yeah. I have no sense of direction.
Exactly. Exactly.
What about yours?
Okay, I got 2 different stories now.
Oh,
So-
see?
Because what you were telling me kind of reminded me of
Oh.
one a long time ago. But I'll tell you the recent one. So me and my lady, we were at Mount Lemon.
Your wife.
Yes. And we were at Mount Lemon, and we were just doing some stargazing because I have like in my car, I have like a little sunroof. So we were laying back and looking at the stars and shit. And I kid you, like, there were like these little fucking orbs, and they were moving like crazy. Like, you know, it's like, think of a triangle or like a square or something. Like, it wasn't no circle, it wasn't a straight line. I mean, it was straight lines. Obviously, I make the shape, but you can see it just moving. And yeah, it was pretty spooky. That was it. I told you why was no. I mean, I mentioned it. I was like, "You see that shit?" She was like, "Ooh." I was like, "Yup."
It's pretty spooky.
And that was it. Yep. She didn't say nothing.
You guys were going to get fucking abducted?
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's your fucking
Oh, the
story.
fucking cat's
Yeah.
here. The cat's here.
The cat's here.
Yeah, look, listen.
Should we let him in
shit.
for the podcast?
Damn.
No.
Let him in.
No.
Why not?
We're peer pressuring you. Let
Yeah,
him in.
Go on,
No,
just
I'm
let him
not
in.
letting him in.
Fuck, just let him in. Let me dab him up and then throw him out.
We love cats. Come on.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Rob has a cat. I have a
God,
cat. Now
dude.
you have a cat.
I don't have a cat.
Eddie, you're a fucking pussy magnet. Look at that shit, dude. That motherfucker doesn't even live here, but it came here, dude. Look at that shit. What up,
It
dog?
claimed you as its owner.
For real.
Man, he's going bananas.
It's not even his cat, dude.
Come on.
I wonder if he could pick it up.
Yeah, you can.
What up, player?
He uses you as a seat.
What if he fucks me up, dude? I'm scared.
What'd you name him? Kitty?
No, Mr. Meow.
Mr. Meow.
Meow. All right, Meowsif. Go on.
Do you want to pet him?
Yeah, bring him over here.
Oh, no, but there.
What? Well, bring him over real quick. Let me pet him.
Yeah, this
No, the Jets.
Damn.
You guys wanted to bring Mr. Meow.
Oh,
Mr.
you're so
Meow.
cute.
Cause I have a cat, but my cat's
I
fucking.
know you
She's
so
chill, but
much.
she's like a dog. She's pretty much like this cat. She missing an eye? Oh no, she's big chilling. Damn, I just kicked him out. Look at that.
He literally listened to what you
Motherfucker
said.
really brought in pussy, pet it, and kicked it out the moment he was done. Oh, dude, that's a fucking player right there.
I'm gonna feel bad because I'm gonna know he's outside in the heat this whole episode.
He probably has like, yeah, dude.
It's
Motherfucker,
not-
he
it's
probably
not.
has like 4 different houses he goes and meows up on, dude.
He does. He
Yeah.
goes to this one, the one across the street, mine, and probably like another.
They
Yeah.
can't even hear you.
That's the
right now.
neighborhood cat right there.
Oh, I thought you were gonna cut this part out.
Oh no, I'm gonna leave some of it in.
Oh, okay.
You
I
know,
just want to hear the
raw.
meows. I think
Yeah.
that's just fucking right.
Okay, what's your second story?
My second story, I was like fucking. So I was in my freshman year.
Wait, give him a sec. He's doing shit over there.
Oh, man. Okay, all right.
the
he's listening.
faucet. I don't want the faucet to cut him off.
Motherfucker, that's your future problem, dog. Right
Yeah,
now,
that
it's
is-
not
it's
your
future
problem.
Devin's
future
problem.
It's a bridge you haven't
Future
crossed
Devin,
yet.
fuck you.
We're just enjoying high school,
High
freshman
school,
year.
freshman year. I was trying to like, because this was when I think it was Musically or some shit like that was like popping,
Mm.
and they're dropping like vines was what it was. And I was like, dude, I gotta think of something clever. So I drew a fucking UFO on a piece of paper, and my dumb ass with a fucking phone. I was like, oh, look at a UFO. You guys see that? And it was a little piece of paper. I had a UFO drawn, and I just went like that. And I posted it. Didn't get no likes, no love on it, or nothing. And I was like, damn. I was so sad.
Mine is fucking brutal. I
Dude,
remember
for
I
real.
posted a skit with me and my friend.
Mm.
He stayed over. You know, we were like 12, and we did that whole bit, the refrigerator running bit.
Yeah.
We posted it, and some guy commented immediately, and he goes, "This is horrible."
Damn.
I'll never forget that. I don't know who this asshole was, but little 12-year-old me.
Dang, you're getting
Broke his
rejected
heart.
from the beginning.
I know.
His little squeaky ass was getting rejected from a stranger.
It was
online.
literally squeaky. Hi guys. It was
He
that
really
bad.
doesn't.
No wonder
He
he
really
told you
doesn't have to
this
change his
shit.
voice that much. Let's be honest.
What?
What were you saying?
I said he really doesn't have to change his voice that much. Let's be honest. It's okay. Me neither. I still sound like a bitch.
Fuck
I ain't
you.
gonna lie.
You sound the same way you did in high school, but I don't think you sound like a bitch.
You still shake hands the same way you did in high
Fuck
school.
yeah, dude. I can't change up tradition.
Tradition.
Fuck yeah, dude. If you have the same routine going on, you're not gonna want to change that, dude. You wake up, you tie your right shoe on, because if you do something different in that routine, it's gonna feel awkward.
No, it's gonna
Yeah.
something bad is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well,
See,
I mean, I don't follow any traditions. Every day's different. You know, I'll put on my left shoe before my right shoe before my left. You know,
it's until you start noticing it as when it hits you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of comfortable because then you haven't seen somebody since high school. You walk up, same handshake, and they're all, "It's Rob." Makes
That's
them
motherfucking
comfortable.
Rob.
If I ever go blind and we shake hands, I know it's gonna be
There you go. See, that's exactly
You won't
why.
even have to talk. You'll
Right.
just shake hands.
Yeah,
Rob?
I'm like Rob.
He's gonna be like Rob, just looking in the opposite direction and shit.
It's like, bitch, he's in front of you. All right. We're getting way too ahead of ourselves. Welcome back to the Moon Man Podcast, everybody. I'm your host, Devin, and I'm here with your co-host, Eddie, and we are joined again by the lovely Robert.
Robbie.
Oh, God, this is like the same intro we did last time. Big Dick Rob.
God, we gotta have an awkward pause too. Okay.
He's counting it out.
We're gonna call you size 8 shoe
So-
Rob.
Yeah, okay.
No, a size 8 women's shoe.
Oh,
Rob.
size 8 women's shoe Rob.
You get it right. Don't hype
So
me
now
up like that.
we have confirmation on Rob's dick length.
Yeah, they were grabbing shoes and measuring it.
Why?
To my
Okay. Why did you grab the shoe to measure?
Why?
PP. Oh, you guys want to know the story, or
Yeah, I want to
So,
know why.
if I remember, it was. I think this was around the time me and my lady like first got comfortable with each other. So it was like at the beginning of our relationship kind of thing. Where like already like I think it was 3 months in, and she was like, you know what? I think you're pretty cool.
And so you grabbed her dick and put your
No, cause you know we did what we did, and then afterwards, I forgot what the fuck happened, but I went to go grab her shoe, and I was you know I was already done, and I was holding it next to my waist. She was like, "Can I see that shit again?" So I, you know, well, kind of just put two and
So
two
she
together.
measured it?
Yeah,
What the fuck? Wait, so how big is a woman's size 8? Did you
I
look?
didn't look it up.
you guys are it's overhyped, dude. It's not that big. I'm telling you.
Women's size 8. I get a feeling it's like at least this.
I don't know.
Am I close?
I gotta know. I think it's smaller.
Why are you trying to lie? You're 6'3", right? 6'4"?
6'2.5" actually. I went to the doctors. I told my girlfriend the whole time. I was like, "Yo, I'm 6'3", dude. I'm 6'3". I went to the doctors because I broke my toe, and they're like, "Yeah, you're 6'2.5", and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, when you wear shoes,
like, you just catfished
6'3".
me. Yeah,
So you're not catfishing.
It's a 6.5 in men's.
Oh, there you go.
So what is that inches wise? Let's get a number here. I'll bleep it out, but like, if they're that curious, they can.
God damn, bro! Shit!
Okay, what is it? What is it?
Shut up, bro.
What is it? Just say it. Just fucking say it. I can take it. I'm ready.
You're fucking stupid as fuck.
9.5.
What the fuck?
No, that doesn't sound right, dude. Hold on, I gotta do the math.
Rob, whip out your dick right now.
Does not sound right.
Whip out your dick
Does
right
not sound
now.
right. I am not backing up that.
He's double
It's
check.
9.5.
That's a women's size 8.
Yeah, 9.5 inches.
So he's probably at like an 8 to 8.5 range because it's probably not going all the way to the heat. Motherfucker,
Brother, it straight up says 8. Or am I reading this wrong?
Even then, you're rocking with the 8. You can't just be walking into a house with an 8-inch cock and not announcing that.
You have to put longer shorts on right now.
No, dude. I'm a grower, not a shower.
Wait, let me
so.
shut the fuck up. Shut the
No,
fuck
I'm
up.
serious.
8-9 inches.
I honestly, Hold on, I gotta ask my wife what size shoes she wears.
No. Whip that shit out right now.
What
Big dick swinging. Let me see.
I have a measuring tape.
Let's do it.
Where?
Old fashioned way. Spit it on your hair.
There, I just asked my wife what size shoe does she wear again. I'm pretty sure it's 8. Let me confirm, because if it's not 8 and she's like, "What, did you forget?" I'm like, "No."
You might see like, "Oh, I wear a 5," and it drops down the.
Even then, a women's size 5, that'd be like 7 inches, roughly.
I don't know.
That's
I don't
still
do math
better
like
than
that.
average. What's the average dick size?
It's in like 5, 6.
I thought it was like 5, maybe 5.5.
His reaction reminded me of that one episode. I think it was with Kevin. He said a price on something. I thought it was like $20 or some shit like that. And fucking Eddie was like, "God damn!" And you guys played it off like nothing happened. And I was fucking dying.
It's
when I
rare
heard
that you
shit.
get that.
Yeah.
So the fact that he looked at that number and said, "God damn."
So it said it's 5 inches, 5.16 inches.
So 5.1 is that.
I'm
ladies,
glad I'm above
ladies.
Hell yeah, Eddie.
Every episode you're on, you gotta do that at least once.
Oh, yeah.
At least
Or it's gonna happen
Ladies.
multiple times, so you better adjust because.
That is the average, 5.1. Okay, stop rejecting guys just based off of their dick size. 5.1
Dude,
is
for
average.
real, dude. The dead ass might have a good ass personality, dog. Ain't gonna cap.
On
I'm
top of
fucking
that,
boring
yeah.
as shit. I ain't gonna lie.
If they're
So-
rocking with the 5,
No,
give them
you're,
a
you're
chance.
not boring.
I appreciate that. It makes me blush a little bit.
5.5, give them a chance. 6 and above, you're lucky. You're lucky.
7.5, you're real lucky. You get robbed, real lucky.
Real fucking lucky.
Hell no.
You're fitting the black stereotypes.
I'm
right
just
now.
waiting. I'm just waiting for her to respond and be like, "No, it's actually this size." I'm like, "Oh, my fault."
Am I wrong? It said 9.5, right?
No, I looked it up. It did say 9.
God
I just don't think that sounds right.
Okay,
I'll be
wait.
honest.
When you measured, did your dick, did the tip of your dick match the top of the shoe perfect?
Yeah. I can't do it.
Oh, I thought he was gonna pull
Whip
it
out-
out. I
I
was
can't
like,
do it
whoa.
with chocolate, but like it was. Think of the water bottle like this. It was pretty much like that. So, like,
How big is a
Yeah.
water
I
bottle?
was gonna ask that. Okay.
Oh my god!
Okay, is it as big as a water bottle?
yes, that one I can confidently say
Oh,
because
okay.
that one I'd be tired. I'd be drinking water.
What the fuck?
You get-
As big as a mother.
you have a fucking ruler? I think I have one in my car. Like my passenger
You want to go to
seat.
the
My
bathroom real
passenger-
quick? We could pause.
No, I'm not gonna fucking pause.
Just try it.
No.
I just want to know for sure.
What am I gonna do? Take a picture? And show
No,
you
no,
guys?
no, no, no.
Look at
Just,
this.
I'll believe whatever you say. You go in there, take 5 minutes with God, come back
5 minutes of God.
and tell me
No,
tell me what you're rocking
I
with.
feel like this is. I love this bit. I really love it.
I don't want to say mine anymore. Oh, you're measuring the water bottle?
Give me the water bottle.
Rob.
What? dude?
What is it?
The
You gotta go to the mic.
So just measuring this water bottle, it's like 8 inches.
Motherfucker, I'm out of here.
That one sounds more accurate, to be honest. I'm gonna be real honest.
8 inches still.
No.
No wonder your girlfriend's cooking and cleaning for you and taking care of your ass. God, I would be doing that, and I'm not even gay.
God, I'm just gonna stay here awkwardly and quiet. I
We shouldn't have asked about his. We should have known. We should have known.
We should have known. I was gonna ask if you want him to just. Cut.
Okay, you know what? We're not gonna say that our sizes.
Oh, we're not.
That's between us.
Yes.
It's between us and God.
Yeah. Do you want Devin to cut that whole part out?
I don't care because I don't know how much like we're gonna talk afterwards
What
or
do you
how
mean?
much time you guys have. But
We're
No.
good on time.
Oh, okay.
Rob
Well,
is an open book. If
okay, future
something-
it just asks future Devin. I mean, if future Devin feels like he should throw it in there, then future Devin
Oh
throws
no,
it in.
I'm throwing it in
All
there.
right, well then there you go.
And
The
you
only
throw
thing-
and you throw it on the table. Just smack it on the
Hey,
table.
this is what I got to offer. Just
If Rob gets uncomfortable or something, he'll ask me to cut it out. I'll cut it out. But aside from that, if he doesn't say it, Rob's an open book.
You have like about 2 weeks, a week, a few days.
Couple days.
well,
days.
This
I mean,
shit will be out.
current Rob is gonna agree with future Rob. Future Rob's gonna tell current Rob to shut the fuck up. Who cares? Like, current Rob's gonna tell you shut the fuck up. Who cares?
I mean, to be completely honest, it's gonna be extremely rare that you run into somebody who's actually listened to this episode. So like,
True.
you don't have to worry about people coming up and being like, "Big Dick Rob."
right? Watch some girl just say that shit. My wife's with me and be like, I don't know who you're talking about.
Your wife should be proud if somebody, guy or girl, comes up to you in public and she's with you and they're like, "Big Dick Rob." She should jump in and be like, "Hell yeah, Big Dick Rob."
It really it depends on who asked me. That's the better perspective you can put it in.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, like say if you guys came up and be like, "Big Dick Rob," and she'll look at me and be like, yeah. but if like
Just
some
take a
random
moment.
chick comes up like, "Big Dick Rob," she'll be like, "Oh, Big Dick Rob, no, that shit little," and she'll fucking start going ham on me. I'll be like, all right, my fault.
My fault.
I gotta stay humble again, you know.
Sit that.
You always gotta stay
I
humble.
genuinely believe you, regardless of what she says or what you might say. I genuinely believe you have an 8-inch cock because it's just been building up to this since high school when you sent me that fucking ruler picture that we mentioned
Just
last
by
time.
you saying it's as big as that water bottle, and it's
What are you doing?
Nothing. I had to show proof that I was here. That's it.
I feel that.
I'm on thin ice right now. That's why.
Again, do you want Devin to cut this part out?
No, like I said, he'll tell us if he wants us
Okay.
to cut it out.
I don't give a fuck.
Rob has a voice and he knows how to use
Exactly. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
it. Why are you on thin ice?
Am I on thin ice? Because I can be stupid sometimes. Nothing disloyal. Because you know I don't want shit being
No.
done to me that I don't want. You know what I mean? Like I believe in it like that equal standards.
I
Like
don't
if she
think
doesn't
it's
want me doing something that she's uncomfortable with, I'm not gonna do the same thing back. You know what I mean? So nothing like that. But I low key because shit like whenever she asks me, she's like, because girls need reassurance. They're like, "Yo, dude, are you talking to anybody?" I'll be like, "Hell yeah, motherfucker!" But
I'm pulling all the
right?
fucking
And then
balls.
after
You
I
better
do
watch
all
your
that
step.
shit, after I react like that, I give it a second. I look at her face, and she's like genuinely like she's like really like no, I'm just kidding, dude. Like here's my phone if you need it. Like I'm just fucking with you. Like I do that all the time, and it fucking grinds her fucking gears.
You gotta keep them on their toes. Like
Exactly.
if they're not handling the shit correctly, you got 3 hoes lined up.
No, it doesn't.
Obviously
work like
not.
that.
No, not.
No,
But, like,
hell no, dude.
You fuck with them, you know.
Shit.
Don't let them
If
get
you ask
comfortable.
me, dude, I don't even know how I bagged her. So fuck. I'll joke, but there's like a certain point where I won't touch. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Your girlfriend's tall. I forgot to tell you that.
is she tall? Oh, well, then
Is
again,
she
I'm tall, so I can't.
Is she tall?
She's 5'6". Yeah.
That's tall. That's
That's
tall
tall.
for a girl.
She was also when they went to my store, I kind of looked at her at eye level.
Oh yeah. She could probably beat our ass.
Yeah,
So
she could.
let's watch our stuff here.
Right?
Honestly, how did you meet her? I don't think I ever asked you.
Damn.
Was it a dating app?
I
You
literally
did.
said, yeah, I did.
Yeah, he
because
did. Because he said that the first time she went inside his car, she was like, "Damn!"
He's like, "God damn, you ugly as shit, boy!" And I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
fuck, dude.
Did you ever mess around with dating apps at any
With
point? in
dating
your-
apps?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie and say that I didn't, because I did. Obviously, everyone does it at least once. You know what I mean? But whether it be for a joke or not, everyone does it at least once.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you still haven't done it.
I'm sure he has.
No, I haven't. It's like saying everyone buys their first Playboy.
I've never bought a Playboy.
I mean, they weren't available by the time we grew up.
They're still available.
They are still available.
Circle K.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
I'm stopping on my way home.
Right? So we do
just for the experience, you know.
Yeah. But so, anyways, dating apps. I got as far. There's the first girl that I met on a dating app. I thought it was gonna be serious. Ended up ghosting me. Found out she got pregnant like 2 weeks after, and I was like, "Damn, dude, shit! I bought you flowers, dog." That's but yeah, after that, I was like, "Yeah, no, I hurt you my feelings." Like, in one relationship didn't end well, and then I gave myself some time. Then I met my wife, and here we are. So, big challenge.
So you never got on with like the intention of like fucking around. It was always like relationships.
Yeah,
I respect it.
I respect it too. You're a rare breed, Rob. Yeah. You've never desired to have hoes, right?
No, definitely not.
Shake his fucking hand for me.
She's the reason why I don't. Let's put it that way.
It do be like that sometimes. You just get those bad experiences. All right. Actually, I was gonna ask you. So, you've been in several different relationships throughout your short life, right?
I've only been in 2. Like hardcore.
For some reason,
that really shot down.
I know. I had the impression that you
like. I'm not gonna count like relationships that I was in like fucking middle school or elementary.
No,
school,
not middle school, but like high school.
High school wise, like, yeah, because I had a fat crush on this chick. You remember her, right?
No, I mean,
No?
I know you had a crush on this chick. I don't remember this chick at all.
Oh well, yeah. So I had a fat crush on her. Man, I tried talking to her like years later after high school, and pretty much it was kind of like the same show. It seemed like it was building, and then it'll topple down because she'll like kind of just distance herself. So I just took it as her being nice and didn't know how to tell me to fuck off, which was weird because when I talked to her again, I confessed. I was like, "Hey, shit, I'm not sure if you remember back in sophomore year, like, you know, I gave her this big old spiel of confessing. I was like, sophomore year, you probably didn't notice, but like, I remember we had this lockdown and my ass took off my sweater. It's like, do you want to sit on my sweater? And think about it now, I fucking cringe. I'm like, oh, dude. But I mean, during the moment, I was like, you know, I'm trying to fucking put in my pointers, you know what I mean? So yeah, after that, you know, I told her all that and she was like, you know, pretty much her response to all that was, what I took from it was like, what took you so long? Like, to tell me. So when she told me that, I was like, okay, hook, line, and sinker, you know what I mean? Here I go, I'm gonna move in. But yeah, I remember the day we were actually gonna go hang out, I was gonna go buy some pants. I never owned like a pair of pants after high school because I hate fucking pants. It makes me feel really uncomfortable when I wear pants.
It makes you probably look tall as fuck.
Yeah, a little bit. But I always wear basketball shorts underneath my pants when I do wear pants. But I remember that same day I was gonna go pick up a friend, and her boyfriend were gonna come with me to go pick out some pants because they're like fashion people. And you know, I'm fucking all excited, you know, fucking cruising down the street in my 6'4", you know what I mean? And I literally parked in their parking lot to pick them up, and she texts me right then and there. She was like, oh, I won't be able to hang out because something happened to my car. And I was like, this motherfucker, I know damn well nothing happened to your car. But, yeah, but I mean, give her the benefit of the doubt. Who knows? But
okay, wait, here's the key point. Did she try to reschedule with you?
She did. We talked about rescheduling, but it never happened because she kind of like left me on scene, and okay, I didn't want to keep pestering her, so I was like, yeah, I'll leave it. If she responds to me, she does. If she doesn't, she doesn't. Never did, so I just left it.
She was uninterested. That's the golden rule I learned, that if a girl or a guy ever cancels on you when you're supposed to hang out and they don't try to reschedule, they're not interested. Yeah. If they go, oh, my car's fucked up, can you do something tomorrow? Boom,
it was weird though, because like when we first started talking, she was actually the one that was like, hey, I can't hang out this week, but when I get my schedule next week, let's plan it. So I was like, okay. So, you know, we talked. She lost interest. Yeah, probably. Because every night, I mean, I don't want to seem like I'm still attached to it or anything, because I'm not. No, yeah. But like every night we would stay up really late talking. And, you know, it was like 2, 3 in the morning. She's like, I got to go to work at like 7. So I got to go to bed, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, shit, okay, my bad. And yeah. But then after that first, I don't know what happened. Someone
you guys
probably
were talking
told her
for a few weeks?
Yeah. I'm thinking someone probably told her something because she went to the same high school as us. So someone probably thought they knew me in high school and was like, yeah, this guy's an ass. And then that's probably why she fucking turned the other way.
Anyone say anything bad about you?
Yeah, I've never heard anyone say anything.
When I'm like, oh, do you remember Rob? They're like, who?
Rob.
The tall one.
Who? Yeah. Bunch of fucking L's.
I'm going to cut this part out. Like, I've never heard anyone go, Rob's an asshole.
I don't know. Some people are different, I guess.
Have you met anyone that told you you're an asshole?
No. I don't think
Wait.
so.
I'm losing my point here. So I was asking because I wanted to know what are your guys' red flags when you're talking to someone or you're getting into a relationship with somebody?
Eddie, you go first.
What are the things
I
you
need
look
to
for?
think of
Okay,
something.
wait. I figured you guys were gonna do this, so I wrote some down to give you guys time to think. Okay?
I mean, I already have some off the top of my head.
Okay, give me one.
Okay, one, I would assume as everyone's on their phone in this generation. No
As he is
offense.
right now?
Yeah, everyone's on their phone, dude.
This is
So,
show shit. Okay.
when you talk to like somebody, guarantee you 90% of the time, they saw your message and not going to respond. They're always like, oh, 10-minute rule or blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, bro, I could get it when you're at work. I get it. Totally chilling. But if I know you're at home, chances are you're probably scrolling through Facebook or doing whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say like on that clingy shit because I get it because I be playing video games and I be fucking distracted and shit. But there's that. You got to show interest. You know what I mean? So like if you're texting somebody and they're like, how's your day? Like, I'm not going to expect to be waiting 20 minutes for you to be like, it's good. And yours? Like,
yeah.
Like, nah, brother. Like, shit, dude. That's just boring as fuck. You know what I mean?
I actually wrote that down in my red flags list. I was like super tired last night just writing all these in bed. And I wrote that one down because I hate that. Like when you're starting to talk to someone, right? And there's no interest or one thing I hate is when you're hanging out with somebody.
Yeah.
And they're constantly on their phone.
Exactly. That's another one.
Like if you go to the movies with someone and they pull out their phone, red flag.
Oh, that is a red flag.
Or you're at dinner and instead of talking to you, pull out your phone, red flag.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It's just because when I'm with my friends and when I'm with my family, I almost never pull out my phone. In any other social situation, I never pull out my phone unless like I'm taking a group picture, right? Maybe I'm answering a text. But if they're on their phone, they're going through social media, especially if you're on a date and you're supposed to be
I get
interacting,
that, yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, because from what I got from it, like say if, as we're doing right now, say if this was our first date, obviously I'm going to keep checking my phone because I'm going to tell my mama like, yeah, I know this person. Like, shit. You better keep your locations on. Hell no.
No, like I understand checking your phone, answering messages, maybe even like taking a picture together, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
If they're checking their socials, they're tweeting, they're messaging all kinds of people like back to back, and they have to go, wait, hold on, red flag.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. You got one?
If they don't like wrestling.
Personal red flag.
No.
Are you talking about the TV show or the actual like wrestling? Like you're about to
I was
fucking
only
RKO her.
joking.
Well, no, that's a personal preference.
No, I don't really care. Fuck, I still haven't thought of something.
They like-
What
they
if
don't
you
like
met
wrestling.
a girl that did like wrestling?
Oh man,
Raps?
no, not rap.
No,
rap.
like you're bagging her, you're wifing her up, it's done.
I'll obsess over her.
Really?
Fair enough. I respect that.
Thank you.
Yeah, another one, or should I give you guys another one?
I think
here?
so. What?
Do you got another one, or should I give you another one?
Well, are we doing like a triangle?
I'm just saying, just
Oh.
freeform, bro, man.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You look excited to talk. So
I have a
you're over here fucking
fucking
kicking your
list
feet
over
like
here,
this and
man.
shit. It's like a little kid. He's like, oh my god.
One of our previous guests said that I'm really picky, and it's gonna be hard for me to find love. And
Yeah.
I think she's right because I wrote down all kinds of fucking shit that annoys the hell out of me. Okay, I hate it personally whenever they say I don't have hoes, because it's instantly a lie. Like, why do you need to tell me you don't have hoes? If that's not on your mind,
That's such a like.
that's a specific one.
Yeah.
But if you're talking to a girl and she goes, I don't have hoes, what's the first thing you're gonna think? She's probably got fucking hoes.
You better cut that out. You better cut that out.
What did you say?
I can't say it. I had to stop myself. Proceed, David. I'm sorry.
What did you say?
I can't. Oh, well. I mean,
Okay,
you're gonna-
maybe I'll hear it.
Okay. You'll pick up. You'll hear it and be like, I know what he was gonna say. I'll leave it for future David to laugh about it.
I'll be
So,
laughing while I'm editing this shit.
You'll be like, this brother's dumb as hell. Continue. I'm sorry.
I hate it when you're talking to somebody, like having a conversation with them, especially if you're interested, you're in the talking phase, and they don't ever ask about you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like if you guys are having a
Mhm,
conversation, you're an hour deep, and you haven't said anything, red flag.
It's funny because right now as we're talking, it's funny because as you guys are talking about this, I think those memes are like when boys hang out versus girls hang out. We all have our fucking Bibles out in our fucking laps talking about red flags and shit and what not to do. We're like, yeah, Eddie, you cannot do that. Like,
We're trying
brother
to
Eddie,
help the
come
bros
on,
out there,
right?
man.
And then you go to a girl's perspective, they're like, oh, we cheating on him, we doing this, and we're bouncing around. You're just like, damn, you know?
Wait, quick side tangent. Do you think nowadays girls are more likely to cheat or guys?
You know, it's funny because me and my wife, we actually talked about this maybe a couple weeks ago. We had on not argument, we went on this big old debate about it. They're like, "Oh, I know my girls," because I don't want to spill tea, but I don't give a fuck if we cut this out or not. So it's up to you. But pretty much, she was like, "Yeah, I had this friend. She was a big old hoe. Like, you know what I mean? She did this, she did that." But then she was like, "But I also had friends where like." The guys, they cheated on them with their best friend or they did this. And I was like, I get that. But I've also have friends that are, you know, obviously when they're single, you know, when you're single, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? And, but when they're in a relationship, they're the most loyal fucking people that you'll ever meet. You know what I mean? And they've been done so wrong. Like I've had a friend who's, he was heavily invested in the love of his life, right? One day she was like, oh, I, you know, I'm just not feeling it no more. She goes around and does what she, you know, what women who have been in a long relationship do when they first break up, right? And then completely shattered his fucking heart. You know what I mean? So I can get on both ends, but if you want my personal perspective, it's the women.
Yeah.
You know?
I was gonna say, I feel like nowadays it's more inclined towards women.
See, because the way I see it, because like a man, if they're raised right, a man, they're gonna treat a woman how they want to treat their, like how they want their mom or their sister, their, you know, the female relative really close to them, how they want them to be treated. You know what I mean? So that's the first perspective. But if like, say if Eddie over here, you know, most loyal man you'll ever meet, right? Motherfucker dates this girl, she loves wrestling, fucking, you know, he wrestles. They do whatever the fuck Eddie likes to do, right? Then one day Eddie finds out that she cheats. This motherfucker's probably gonna go through a villain arc. If not, I respect it. But I mean,
he wouldn't go through a villain arc. He would go through a depression arc and then come out of Chad at the end.
There you go. That's what's up.
That's a villain arc.
He hasn't even done it yet.
But on the average person, they're probably gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna do this because she did this to me, so now I'm gonna make every girl feel this way because I felt that way. So some people think like that. So it really just depends.
I feel like most people, because in my personal experience, right, engaging with people, the cheaters or the ones that are out having hoes are usually the ones that have been cheated on.
Yeah.
And it's just like a cause and effect. And I feel like back in the day, a couple years ago, you know, more guys were cheating and so more girls were affected. And nowadays, more girls are cheating and it's hurting more guys. And instead of turning around and going and like cheating, more of them are just kind of secluding themselves. Because I don't know how many guys I know personally that, and not, this isn't a diss to you, but have never been in a relationship or haven't been in one in like years because they just don't want to.
Oh yeah, it's weird, cause my first relationship I was cheated on, and so I was like, yeah, no, throwing the deuces. I ain't doing this shit. Give myself some time, and then I met Alexis, and I was like, what up, bit dog? We have a cool handshake and everything, and shit. We play video games together, so I'm chilling.
See, that's cool. It's cool that you guys have that relationship where it's almost like a friendship.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. Because if it's not, then it's not really.
I knew she was cool because when I was talking shit to you on Minecraft, she was talking shit back.
Yeah.
I was like, Rob found a keeper. She's all,
She's
we'll
pretty
murder
cool.
all of you.
Right.
And I was like, she's fucking tight.
It's funny because like when you guys are going, I could hear in the background of her like her sticks, you know, clicking
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit because she doesn't have a keyboard, so it's like you're like, and you'll hear her laughing about it. She's like, you doesn't know what I'm saying. So I'm just sitting there like, all right, you do your thing.
We're trying to discuss here,
Right.
igniting the fire, but whatever. And I was like, Rob got himself a good one.
Yeah.
That's how I knew. Keeper, Rob. Don't fuck it up. Okay, wait. So I got a bunch more red flags. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but I'll go through a couple. I hate it when they start talking dirty super quick. Like if you're talking to a girl, almost day 1, day 2, talking to this girl, and she's already talking dirty, she's a hoe. Drop her.
I mean, when I first met Eddie, we've been talking dirty since
Oh,
day
no,
one.
guys, that's different.
Dude,
story.
we've been flirting since the beginning of time,
You
dog.
meet a guy and you want to fuck him right then and there. That's just guys. That's how we roll, you know? It's not every guy, but that's how we roll.
Oh, that one did hurt.
I'm sorry.
Let's say you're
I gotta forget that you have to hunch down.
you meet a girl and you want to take her seriously, right? So you guys start talking. By the end of week 1, she starts talking dirty. Most guys are going to go, oh yeah, I got game. I'm the shit. I'm rizzing her up, whatever, right? But in all actuality, she's that comfortable going that far that quickly.
I get that. Some people are like one night stands, like you know what I mean. Like if some people have to have that sexual like. I don't know how to. I can't think
No,
of the right word.
I know what you mean.
You know
There's
what I mean?
a lot of people that.
Because if they have boring like intercourse, they're probably not gonna last. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But if they can hit it off pretty fast on that end, they're probably gonna last for a while.
It's not
Know
that
what
I
mean?
hate.
Like if she doesn't let me fucking be a helicopter while she's on her fucking knees.
What?
What?
No, I don't fucking want her.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
You know, good for you.
Yeah, exactly,
you,
dude.
You had a dick
Hey,
big
she
enough
did-
to do that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Okay.
All power to you.
You might as well.
Power to you.
Shit, I would if I could.
Yeah, shit.
But like me personally, right? I don't mind dirty talking. If it comes naturally, you guys are both doing it, all fine. Good. You're risen her up. Congratulations. If it just starts turning that way and you weren't even looking at it like that, or you were trying to take her more seriously and it's turning into that so early, me personally, that's a red flag. Because it's either they're not appreciating your time the way you're appreciating theirs, or they're just trying to fuck you and move on.
That's respectable.
So if they start talking super dirty, I know not to take them seriously too quickly. You know, but that's just me. That's just a personal thing.
Your turn, Eddie.
What?
Say your turn, Eddie.
My
yeah,
turn?
well, you haven't given us a red flag.
Now, because I was half listening to you because I was trying to think of red flags. And one that I landed on was a girl who smokes too much,
Like girls who smokes too much,
or even
Respectable.
smokes in general.
Smokes weed, cigarettes,
Just smokes in general.
anything.
Anything.
What if she vapes?
I guess that's okay
Why is it okay though? It's the same thing.
because I'm so used to him vaping.
Yeah, but like,
cigarettes for me is like kind of like a turnoff. So I get the cigarettes part. Vaping is pretty much the same shit, low key, but just in a fucking machine. So I mean, but I was like that, and then like when I met my girlfriend at the time, I literally the first night I saw her vaping and shit, and I was like, I don't think it's for me. But I think we just clicked, and like I just forget about it. You know what I mean?
does she vape?
Yeah, she vapes.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, but-
it's something you kind of got used
Yeah,
to.
used to, yeah. Because I mean, I'm distracted because they're over here fucking doing some stupid ass shit sometimes. So you know what I mean?
What about you? Like if you met a girl, you really like her, she likes wrestling, right? But she smokes weed a lot.
That's a turn off.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if
respect
she
it.
likes wrestling?
Yeah.
Really?
I respect it because I don't really like weed either, but it's medicinal.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I was like, you know, I'm
Hey, no, you guys are
Fine.
entitled to your preferences.
But no, I get it though. I get his perspective and also get the other perspective. So to me, it just really depends on how the relationship's going. You know what I mean? Because everyone's gonna have their icks.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm sure some girl's gonna look at you and be like, I don't like you because you fucking do double knot instead of single knot when you tie your shoes. You know what I mean?
He looked at my
that double
So-
It's a single nut.
What? Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, see, like David. See, but like
I
everyone's
double
gonna have their icks. So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So you really got to see. It depends on how much you get along with the person, how much you love the person.
And also how they dress.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna date a girl who's like dressed very revealing.
Mm, yeah.
I like girls who just dress comfortably, like in
Like,
sweats.
I get it if they have too much junk in their trunk where they can't hide it,
Mhm.
but respectively wearing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't want you to come out here with a fucking spaghetti strap and shit if you're like, and the fucking cold as fuck outside is bumfucked of winter and shit. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
And then, yeah, I totally get if it's in the summer, like respecting the relationship wise, I'm chilling. But if
That
like,
should be common courtesy at that
Yeah.
point. You know, I think all guys will agree they don't want their girls going out dressing super revealing.
mm-hmm.
But girls on the flip side will say it's their body. They can
Yeah.
dress how they want.
I think at the end of the day, it really is. But like, that's where your preference is.
The
kinda
fucked
come
up
in.
part is most of us don't have like super great bodies to like go off and show. So it's not like we could do the reverse Uno and be like, oh well, then I'll do it too.
Right?
Because like if we did, we just look like idiots.
Mhm.
You know, most of us don't have banging ass bodies.
I'll just do what my girlfriend tells me not to do. Just wear gray sweatpants and go to the mall. So you know,
There you go. Why do they hate gray sweatpants so much? You don't.
It's because
see
they.
it.
Say, I don't think you see anything, but apparently they're like, yeah, gay guys and girls, they always be looking. They know. And it's funny because when I started working at Lowe's, nothing against gay guys. Okay? Wow.
Just preface that.
I had
now.
a really good friend back in the day who's
Shout out Kevin.
Shout out Kyle. But I had really good friends back in the day who were closeted. They came out, and I'm still really good friends with them to this day. So that's a little side note.
Anyone we know?
And no,
Damn.
But yeah, I've been hit on by like 3 gay people in my life, And they're like, yeah, my girlfriend's like, yeah, they're only attracted to you because they know that you got that thing on you. And I'm like, I'm like, how do you know? And like, they just know, they're guys. They have that, like, they look at each other and they're just like, yeah, that
They
guy.
probably have a radar because, like,
Yes.
I knew you had a big dick. That's why I kept calling you Big Dick Rob.
It's because for some reason tall people have big dicks. Boom.
I guess it's big dick energy. I guess you just radiate it at some point.
I guess.
Because I've had gay guys hit on me. Did I tell that on the show?
No.
I didn't, huh?
All right, you tell your story, I'll tell mine.
Okay.
You go
So, I had gay guys hit on me recently, right? There's this guy that I added on Instagram who we went to school with. I'll say his name, but I'm going to cut it out.
Yeah, I know, man. Oh, I got T with dude. Because my girlfriend used to work with. Continue.
We're going to change his name to. We're going to change it to Edward.
I'm going to slip, so
No.
you better catch me.
Fuck.
Something
Billy.
Billy's
a good name.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So, Billy and I were acquaintances in high school, right?
Mm.
He added me on Snapchat, and I don't know if I messaged him or if he messaged me, but somehow we were messaging each other. Normal chit chat. Hey, how you been? Good. How's everything going? Good. Out of nowhere, out of left field, he goes, do you want some head on the down low? Low key? And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, I'll suck you off for free. I was like, no, I'm good. He's all, are you sure? I give good head. I was like, I'm good.
Brother, I believe you, but I'm good, dog.
Yeah. And then I would post like a selfie like on my Snap, right? And he would comment on it like with hard eyes and like wet emojis. And so
Yeah.
I stopped posting snaps.
Ooh, okay, I get
You
that.
should have just blocked him.
Well, I stopped for a while to make it look natural, and then I blocked him. So now he can't view my stories. But, ugh.
Yeah, nah, yeah, like, I'm cool with gay people, because some people are fucking funny as shit. Like, don't get me wrong, and they'll give you some bomb ass advice. But if they get like jump over that level and start talking to me like that, I'm just like, you know what I mean? It's cool if you guys did it to me, but if like.
Because they're kind of serious.
If they did that shit to me, that's kind of weird.
I see no difference. Like, let's say Devin was gay, right?
Yeah.
No offense.
Why would I be offended?
Okay.
I'm like halfway there.
He's our friend.
Yeah.
And he starts randomly saying gay shit, even though he's gay. I wouldn't take it that way. I just know he's joking.
Yeah, but
it
that's
really
my
depends.
personality.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's true. Because it really depends. Like, if we're like best friends and I find out you're gay and you're hitting on me like that, like I get it. But if we're drunk, I might be like, all right, buddy. Like, slow down.
Let me consider this real quick.
Right, but like if we're like totally just chilling, like how we are right now, and you just start spitting game, I'm gonna be fucking flustered. Like, oh my god.
It's always flattering, right?
Yeah, for real, dude, for real.
But the I don't know if this counts as an ick or not, but the thing that bugs me about it is how forward they are. Like, these motherfuckers have some
Oh yeah.
confidence.
Oh, for real. Like when I got hit on, it was a long time ago when I used to work at EG's. I don't give a fuck if you fucking bleep that out. We live in fucking Tucson, Arizona. I don't give a fuck. Anyways,
don't start saying street names.
Yeah,
Crazy
then
fans.
we're fucked.
right there on Bumfucked Egypt Avenue. I used to work at EG's. And
It's the one near here, right?
It's the one down that way.
Okay, I know. What
By the high school.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I used to work over there, and this gay guy, I don't even remember his name or nothing, but I remember he did the old like, oh, you forgot something on your receipt thing, right? And I was like, oh, I found it funny, whatever, right? I was like, okay, good joke. He leaves and he comes back again. He was with his girlfriend, so I think they were probably hyping him up or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot how the conversation went, but it was my first time hearing this line. But I told him, I was like, hey, buddy, I don't really like swing that way, I'm flattered, but I don't swing that way, bud. He was also, spaghetti is straight until it's wet. And I was like, this brother, that was the first time I've ever heard that. And I was like, all right. I literally like laughed it off, but I was like,
That's
buddy, I
fucking
can't
solid.
do that, dude.
Shout out to all our gay fans.
Dude.
Use that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh
that
my
shit,
God.
that line went hard. Like if I was bisexual, I'd be like, shit, homie, you're absolutely right. But no, me, I was like, yeah, no, that's where I'm cutting it off. That's it.
I had a gay guy hit on me on vacation once.
Oh, I remember it because sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
so I remember. So it all started because when I took his name for his order, he was like, he was fuck. No, I just forgot it. But like his name was like it was like Willie or some shit like that. And I was like Willie. I was like, me making awkward at conversation. I was like, is that from like is that like French or something? He was like, no, that's just my first name. My last name is like Be Mine or like some shit like that. And I was like,
shit.
damn. I was like, okay. I caught it. I was like, yeah, it's funny. From in my mind during that moment, he was with his girlfriends, so I thought they were just daring him to fucking flirt with me and shit, just to make something laugh and good jokes, whatever. I'm all about that shit. I don't give a fuck. So I left it off, whatever. And that's when he came up with the receipt. Like, you forgot your number and blah blah blah. And then he goes and he comes back and he was like, oh, spaghetti's wet, straight, and blah blah blah. Yeah.
I wonder why he singled you out. Because I feel like with me, I might come off gay sometimes, so I can kind of excuse all the gay attention, right? Yeah. But I wonder why you're straight ass.
I have no idea. That makes me think.
It's your height.
Is it?
I think so.
Even
probably.
Gay guys like
because at the time Kevin also worked with me. I don't think he worked with me yet, but did he work with me? If Kevin was there, dude, I'd fucking hit on Kevin. Kevin has a fat fucking ass, dude. Hell yeah.
Wait, which Kevin?
Bird.
I know like 10 Ken.
Bird Kevin.
Bird Kevin. Who the fuck is Bird Kevin?
The one that we had on the show?
No.
Oh.
No. Yes.
Oh.
Okay. I'll cut that part out.
Okay.
Fuck, there's gonna be a lot of cut out.
Fucking sucks because he had to.
I had a gay guy hit on me while I was on vacation.
Yeah.
I went on vacation to California like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I walked into a store to buy a vape.
Yeah.
Whatever. And he was behind the counter and he worked the vape section. He's all vaping or whatever. And I'm all, what do you recommend? Because I didn't recognize any of these fucking brands. They're all Cali brands, right? It was right there on Venice Beach, hot as shit, out on the street.
Hey, I'm going to Venice Beach in June next month.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I'll go.
Going for our anniversary. I just want to go play basketball, get dunked on by some black dude.
I want to go and watch you play shirtless. All sweaty.
Okay.
Anyways, I went to this shop, right? You could probably go there.
I'm
I don't know if
right
he's
now.
still there. And I walked in and he just started hitting on me. Like he handed me the cards and he was like rubbing his hand on my hand.
Damn.
And then he goes, so what are you doing later? And I was like, oh, I'm actually going to a concert. And then he's like, oh, what concert? And I was like, I'm going to go see Machine Gun Kelly. He's like, oh, I wish I could go. He's like, any way you can get me in? I was like, sorry, don't got no extra tickets. And then I left. And then my brother, he killed his Puff Bar. I bought us both one. And like 2 days later, he's like, give me another one. I was like, fuck you. I'm not going back in that death trap. I barely got out last time. This time I might come back and have fucking pink lipstick all over my neck or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
He was probably the hottest gay guy to ever hit on me, though.
Respectable.
I
think the hottest gay guy that ever hit on me was probably at the airport.
At the airport?
At the airport. I used to work at the airport. And
wait. I don't mean to cut you off, but do you have any gay stories?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for asking.
Because I feel like we're gonna go back and
you guys are
forth.
gonna keep going back. I only have one.
So, Eddie, what's your gay story? We'll go back to Rob. What's your gay story?
Thank you.
You're just like, yes, thanks. Give Rob a say. Breathe. Give him mouth to mouth.
Shit,
are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. He's all, yes, thank you. I was so proud to get hit up by a gay guy. I hope they call on me to tell my story.
Wait, how many gay guys have you been?
Just one, maybe a few more. I just haven't caught it yet.
Okay.
But I was taking an Uber to work one day. And my Uber driver was gay. Yeah, you could tell he was gay.
Wait, give Rob a second.
Yeah.
He's still dying. Are you good?
All right. My energy's boosted. That shit was fucking funny. Go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah, we're good.
Go.
All right. So, Uber. I got to take him to Uber. My Uber was Uber driver.
Stop making him laugh.
I can't.
Okay, you know what? Let's take a quick ad break because I gotta piss.
All right.
I gotta
Can
pee
you
too.
pause it?
Yeah, I'll pause
How
it.
do I pause it?
We'll be right back after this break.
Oh, shit. Yes, thank you.
And now, time for a word from our sponsor, Dubby. Dubby is a powder-based energy drink designed to be a great tasting boost that's not going to leave you jittery or crashing. It's got 150 milligrams of caffeine, and it's packed full of vitamins to help you get through your day. It's perfect for gamers or people who are just looking for a quick boost. Like I've said before, I use it before I go to the gym, and I'm in love with it. All of their caffeine is pulled from natural resources, and it just gives me a boost that regular energy drinks don't provide. So, if you'd like to try out Dubby, use code MOONMEN at checkout to save yourself 10% off. That's code MOONMEN to save 10% off at checkout. I've been drinking the Galaxy Grenade flavor, and it's one I really enjoy, but they have a wide selection of flavors for you to try. And they have some really nice shakers. So, if you're interested, go check out Dubby and use code MOONMEN. Thanks again to Dubby for sponsoring the show. And welcome back. Are you good, Rob?
See,
Okay, he's good.
I might laugh and chuckle here
So-
and there, but
Back to my story.
Yeah, what happened?
Oh crap! I can't see the screen anymore.
oh crap, you can't see the screen anymore.
We're good. We're good.
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay. So as I was saying, I was taking an Uber to work, and my Uber driver was gay. And I every time I get in an Uber, every Uber driver tells me I smell good. But,
Really?
Yeah, every Uber driver.
What do you wear?
You know what's funny? I was gonna tell you smell good right now too when we were taking our pictures outside.
Oh, you can smell me?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you wearing?
I wear Chrome.
Oh, we did talk about this.
We talked about it. Well, whatever the case. So my Uber driver, he was driving and everything. I was halfway through my ride. He's like, "Hey, sweetie,
You suck dick or something?
what cologne you wearing?" And I was like, Chrome.
Was he like a huge black guy or like a
No,
short?
he's not black.
I mean, not
How do you
black,
assume? Why
gay
do you
guy.
assume he was black? God.
Because the way he said
Yeah,
it.
he was just talking that way.
Oh, okay.
He was Mexican like us.
But was he tall, short?
I don't know. He's driving.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm like, oh, Chrome legend.
Probably all twiddling his thumbs like that.
And then he's like, oh, you smell good, baby. That's it.
Damn.
That's my only gay story.
He didn't hit on you
Phenomenal.
after that?
Like I said, maybe, but it just
You
hasn't
didn't catch
clicked in my...
I felt that because I've been in situations not like gay people, but like I go to the center to play basketball, and my girlfriend's like, that girl that works there at the reception, because she goes and works out in the gym and watches me after when she's done. She was like, that girl that checks you in all the time always flirts with you. You never catch on to it. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, yeah. She's like, she'd tell me an example. She was like, yeah, she tried talking to you, and she wouldn't even look at me once. And I was like, probably because I was paying. She's like, no, trust me. The way she said hello to you, and she kept smiling and like kept asking for your attention. And I was like, what? I was happy to hoop with the boys, dog. Like, I don't give a shit.
You're not focused on that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say I miss it, but I don't, because I feel like I'm hyper aware of that. Like, you're flirting with me? Like, I get all excited, like, oh shit, what do I say? And then I fucking fumble it every time. Every fucking time. Wait, so you were saying you had another gay story or something?
Yeah.
What's the other one?
That was when I used to work at the airport. I was just the hottest gay guy that we were on.
How hot?
But
was
no,
he?
literally, he didn't really like flirt with me like how he did with the first one. Like he spit like mad game, but he just like he gave me a fat fucking wink and like kind of like get a little. Not like it wasn't blowing me a kiss, but you know how they do that little thing. That's kind of what he did. And he turned around and walked away, and I just looked at him and I was like, "Did you just fucking hit on me?"
I thought you were gonna say like, should I? Have you ever questioned it?
No.
Have you ever like, you're straight?
Well, yeah, no, I don't think I can. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, probably for the first, say, maybe 3 years when I first discovered porn, I never watched like what they say in Superbad, dick going pussy. You know what I mean? I was always like girl on girl because I was like, trying to see another dude's fucking sack
for
and
real?
yeah. It took me.
I was actually the same way when I discovered it. No dudes whatsoever.
Exactly.
What about you?
Oh.
What's your story?
My story is I saw Adam and Eve.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Have you ever watched gay porn?
What kind?
What
do you mean, what kind?
Okay, that answers your question. It's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
No, yeah, I obviously I watched it. Not my favorite.
What do you mean, obviously?
Oh, like lesbian porn? Or is that what you guys are talking about?
No,
Girl on
I've
girl?
never watched it. I mean, lesbian porn, but gay porn,
Oh,
like
no.
dude on dude.
Oh no.
Do you believe him?
I believe Eddie, dude. I don't give a fuck if Eddie
I don't
says
know,
he
he's
murdered
giving
like
me this
8
weird
people
look in
this
his
morning.
eye.
I'm gonna believe him.
Wink, yes or no? 1 wink, yes. 1 wink, 2 winks, no.
Eddie,
Stop doing that.
Stop going in for it.
Well, never mind.
You have to go in.
Yeah.
I won't swing as hard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's because the first few times he got it good, but the last few times he's just been smacking my hand.
Oh. Okay,
He's just
I'll work on that.
excited. He just wants to touch you. Okay, back to the red flags because I just wanted to go through them.
We're still on.
We're still on. God
Yeah,
damn.
the fucking gay guy was a
You're
side
fucking needy,
tangent.
dog. Damn. I'm just kidding.
Devin, that's a dad conversation.
Yeah.
I just figured you guys would have more.
Red flags? Oh, I mean, obviously we do, but I'm not gonna go on like a whole ass fucking.
Well, no, you don't need a whole ass fucking 30-minute rant about
No,
it.
but
Just
we'll say
couple.
one, and we'll.
One more.
Yeah, because
You gotta come up with one.
from
though.
what I can see on your nose, you have a whole ass declaration
no,
of
no,
independence on that shit, dude. Probably with your name signed at the bottom.
It's all fucking different things.
Oh, okay.
Every single line is a different note that I put in there.
Oh.
I just don't use all of them because I'll be like, Eddie, I got a question. He's like, oh no, here we go. Fuck. And I'm like, okay, never mind then, bitch. Fuck you, aliens.
Fine, I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know what. I don't know if this is considered a red flag, but someone who always needs reassurance.
What do you mean?
I see. This is why I told you we should have just killed this conversation.
Whoa.
No,
fuck?
I think what Eddie's saying. Well, because I would have to ask you a question because someone that always needs reassurance.
No, you
'cause-
can't. You can't ask him. Don't ask him. Just fucking figure it out.
All right,
No.
here's the question.
Okay, let me elaborate. Like, you know how you were talking about earlier about your girl asking you if you're talking to other girls or shit like
Yeah.
that. I don't know why that bothers the fuck out of me. Like shit like that.
Like why they question your
Or
character?
they'll be like, do you love me? Or do you still
Every girl's
love
gonna
me?
do that, dog.
every girl does it.
It annoys the fuck out of me.
You know what's really gonna get you? When they start doing their weird ass scenarios, like if I was a worm and I didn't have any eyes and I was living on the dirt and you saw me in the dirt, would you still love me?
Oh,
Would you pick me up?
Would you pick me up and hold me? It's
No.
like
It
just say
depends
yes.
because the reassurance, because like I don't mind giving the reassurance. I really don't because I'm not gonna lie to you and be like, oh, dude, I never want that because every so often in a blue moon I'll be like, hey, you good? You still like my dumbass? Like, you know what I mean? Like but I wouldn't want to go for somebody who was fresh off of like a relationship where their man kind of cheated on them or something, and it's still fresh in their minds, so they're always like, asking you constant, like, hey, you doing this? You doing that? Like at that point, I get it. Like right now, I just updated my girl. I was here. I'll update her again, maybe in an hour or two. She knows I'm still alive and I'm still here. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
that's
gonna. I'm not gonna go on a full ass like paragraph like of what I'm doing. I breathed 3 times in the last fucking 2 seconds. You know what I mean? But yeah, it just depends on
but
how
see,
you view it.
you go the extra mile so that the reassurance.
Yeah.
You're already reassuring her without her having to ask.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you do that? Or would you be like, I'm going with my friends? Don't fucking
Because
call
let me give you this: the wrestling girl that you like so much. You know what I mean? You're obsessed, right? She's like, hey Eddie, I'm gonna go out with my girls. Obviously, you're gonna get salary. Like, yeah, go ahead. Like, you know what I mean? She's out for 3 hours. Hasn't texted you once. It's 9 p.m. that she went out. Now it's what, 12 p.m. You think you'd be okay with that? You think you'd be like, oh, I'm okay. Like, she doesn't do anything wrong. Are you gonna have that thought in your mind? You're like, oh, how come she hasn't texted me in 3 hours? I know she's out there having fun, but maybe she should, say, hey, I'm still alive or something. You know what I mean? Like, it won't even be the fact that she's cheating, but like, is she okay? Is she having fun? Is she lost? Is her phone dead? Is she hungry?
I guess because since I don't do that with anybody else, like I never.
So it's just experiencing
It's
too.
just experience.
I feel like when you do eventually get with the girl, you're gonna get with one who doesn't do that and who just knows your character, right? Because like none of us ever question what you're doing or like if you go out, I never have to question. Oh yeah, is Eddie gonna drink? Is Eddie gonna get fucked up? Because you're pretty stable overall. So I think any girl you get with is gonna realize that quickly.
Yeah, I'm like that with my boys too. Like one of my close friends, his name is Jello, or we call him Jello. He went to California recently, and I just checked up on him. I was like, hey, but he's still alive? And he's like, yeah, stop asking me. That was it. So we're moving on. But it's just checking on him. You know what I mean? It really just depends on who you talk to and who the person is.
But if it's constant, that is annoying.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If it's like an everyday thing.
If it's an everyday thing, yeah, it really just depends. Like, say if I don't know, I can't give like really good examples. Like, say if one day you and Devin are dating, or whatever, and Devin, you catch Devin doing something that you don't like liking other dudes' pics or something. You know what I mean?
What? Where is this going?
I like how I'm just natural about it.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah,
Okay,
okay.
you see this, and obviously these dudes are a lot better looking than you and stuff like that. You're gonna be concerned. You see messages on his thing, and you're like, "Why are you talking to these other dudes?" You know what I mean? So it just really depends on how you see it. Like, you know what I mean?
I should warn you right now, my timeline's filled with dudes, just hot gym dudes. Okay, so if
And mine is filled with girls, just booty pics all over.
see, that's gonna make me insecure. It's like, no, I have to go start working on my ass.
Yeah.
No,
See?
no.
Exactly. And so that kind of builds in, and that kind of builds that. It also just depends on the person too, because some people they'll be like, your girlfriend will be like, yo, did you see that girl's fat ass? And they'll be like, yo, dude, that's fucking nice. And they'll type each other up. Some other people will be like, why are you looking? You know what I mean? It just really depends on who you're with. And
Yeah,
Stuff
it
like
does
that.
vary. It does
Mhm.
vary. Okay, do you got one last red flag?
fuck no.
None?
I mean, I have more, but I don't want to talk about red flags the entire fucking time.
Whoa, okay.
Damn.
Fuck. Shit. Just asking. What about green flags?
Green flags?
Yeah.
Green flags?
Fuck, we're still on the flags.
We got a fucking traffic stop with the lights not working, dog. God.
Okay, just one thing that if you saw a girl doing that you were talking to that you would instantly like.
Made fun of me on the first date.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Sense of humor.
a pretty good one.
That's a good one.
Mhm.
If they have a fucking personality, they have a sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
I would say if they can hold a conversation, green flag.
Yeah. Okay. If they have a fat ass.
I respect it.
No,
respect it.
I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
He's not
Partial.
joking.
I'm joking.
I see the women you
Yeah.
choose.
He literally contradicted
Well,
himself.
except for that one.
He literally contradicted himself. He's like, yeah, my feed is full of women with fat asses at the gym. So I mean, put two
Yeah,
and two
I mean,
together.
Come on. We know
You
you're
can be
not
honest.
lying.
No, I am. I don't care if you have a
See how much he stuttered? He's all nervous now. Look
If
at
you
him.
do, he's just more inclined to, speak to you.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. But green flag.
All he's thinking about is booty now. Look at him.
always.
See, there it is.
Yeah,
Why are
there
you
is.
trying to lie for?
Fuck. I don't want to go with the basic one. That's why.
Go with the basic one.
Fine, someone with a great sense of humor.
It does get
With
the
dark
same
humor.
shit.
See, no, you
Wait,
stole
no,
his.
No, dark humor. Fine, let's go with dark humor.
Oh, dark humor.
Yeah.
So, like, if she hits you with the dead baby joke first date, you're into that?
I'm not saying that-
love dead babies. Yeah, tell me more. That's the kind of shit Eddie's into now.
No, I'm saying like if she says a dark joke, I'm like okay, she's not as sensitive. I can say whatever I want.
Okay.
With her.
I would say if they're racist too, green flag.
What?
They're racist.
No, I mean, maybe a little, but everyone's a little racist.
Everyone's a little racist.
Everybody.
Wait,
We
who's your race that you hate?
Okay, that's way too.
That's a little too
that-
descriptive. But if I had to say, what race are you again, Eddie?
Eddie.
I'm just kidding.
Eddie, what'd you call me, Eddie?
He's
Eddie.
Eddie's.
Eddie's.
Edenese.
I
fucking
hate
Edenese.
What the fuck you?
I'm gonna cut that part out.
You better cut that entire
I
fucking
think we have to do a U-turn.
Yeah, do a hard turn. Get the fuck out of here. Get us out of here.
Flip the bitch.
Flip the bitch.
He said flip the bitch and fuck her in the ass last episode. It's not out yet, but
Listen to that episode.
that was a good ass episode.
I gotta catch up to it.
Just listen. You can skip the rest of them.
Skip the rest. Listen to that one. That one was good. We
Yeah.
really liked last.
The one that's
episode.
coming out this Wednesday.
No, because you guys sometimes do like, oh, if you guys would have heard this from this episode, and I'm just like, bro, I'm like, fuck, I gotta go back to episode 3. You know what I mean?
Wait, do you
I don't know.
actually like when we say, "Oh, remember in that one episode we talked about"? Do you go back and listen?
No, because I remember it
Okay. well-
personally.
Okay. So, I have two specific notes in my notes that you
That
noted.
he noted.
That you noted.
in the notes.
in the
The
notes.
notes.
So the note I'm gonna talk to you about is your skinwalker story.
My Skinwalker story. So it wasn't mine personally,
Oh, what the fuck!
but I can tell it like if it was mine personally. Not really, actually, because I don't really know the details. But what happened was my friend, call him Matt because his name is Matt, so we're calling him Matt. But Matt,
Matt.
he fucking
We all have a Matt.
Yeah, we do.
I
I remember seeing him after a
You have a
while.
Matt.
Well, now I have a mat, but I didn't have a mat before.
Yeah.
Damn.
You were saying?
Matt, Matthias.
But that
Yeah,
is-
I got a mat now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so anyways,
Shout out Matt.
shout out Matt.
Shout out Matt.
Hell yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah, so Matt. So Matt was like, "Hey, he's like, hey Rob, want to hear the story?" And I was like, "Shit, I honestly don't remember how it got brought in, but I just remember him saying like, yeah, my cousin would. Do you know that back road to? I'm just gonna say.
Say the road. That's fine.
I don't know what the road is called, but it's the back road you take to Phoenix.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so
No, I never been through that back road.
I've never been there either till he told me the story. Then we actually went to go see if we can see it, but you know.
You actually went? Okay,
yeah, we
wait,
actually.
wait.
Okay, well, I'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But pretty much, yeah, Matt was telling us about it. He's like, yeah.
Wait. Is it still recording? Okay.
Okay.
Why would it stop?
I don't know. It doesn't. Look
Eddie's
like it's
fucking
moving
paranoid. You give him reassurance.
Okay.
We talked about this.
yet.
It's recording,
Thank you.
dear.
Thank you. Thank you, honey.
I knew you were gonna say honey too. Fuck.
Oh man.
Okay.
Okay.
Fucking skinwalkers. story.
Okay. So, anyways, yeah, he's like, my cousin. She was driving down that road and she got a flat tire. And it's dark as shit, right? So she got a flat tire, so she pulled off to the side. And mind you, she's the only one on this road because the back roads, you're not going to see any cars on this road. So she gets this flat tire. She pulls off to the road, and when she goes, she sees her tire, and her tire looks like it was like what popped it was tangled up in hairs and like all kinds of different like nail spikes. Like think of like random like a bunch of trash in one like
just literally
tumbleweed
on the
kind of
tire?
thing. Yeah, but it was the thing that was connecting everything was like a hair, like a really thin hair.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So she obviously took her tire out and she's, doing what she's doing and she hears these like metal cans like clinging in the distance. Like just think of like cans, when you drop like metal can on the floor, but think like a bunch
empty
of
metal can.
Yeah. So she heard that in the distance and she's like, what the fuck? She looks around, obviously, everyone's gonna fucking look around,
Mm-hmm.
So she looks around, sees nothing. So she goes back and works on her car and she hears that again. But this time it sounds a little closer. So she looks up and she's looking around and how her car's positioned. She's like, obviously she's in the driver backside. It's the tire that popped. So obviously she's taking that one out. So when she looks up, behind that, where she pulled off from, is all desert. Okay, full of like fucking dead bushes, whatever the fuck you can, basic desert.
Mm-hmm.
So when she's looking in the distance, she sees like a red, like really, really, like really tiny red dots, but it's bright enough to where she can see it. Think of like, when you pass by the airports, those little lights that are like to signal the planes to come down, but in red, right? So she's out in the distance, and so she's like, what the fuck? Like, there's probably another car because they're really close together. Rear end of cars are red. So it's probably just a car.
On the road or in the desert?
And the dots are on the desert. People can be off-roading,
okay, yeah.
whatever, right? So she's minding her business, but she's keeping an eye on those the red lights, right? Because like it's not on the road. You don't know what it is. Obviously, you're gonna keep your eye on it.
How far are the red lights from her?
To give you, I honestly don't remember, but I remember them saying it was really tiny. So a good way that I can tell you, because when I get to the later on in the story, you'll understand why I give you that. Think of like a half a football field away.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. So she's going over the tire,
50 yards.
and every time she looks down to fucking take out the fucking lugs and shit.
Yeah.
Every time she goes down and looks at unties the fucking lugs, whatever the fuck they're called, she hears the cans getting closer and closer and closer. So she takes off her tire and she hears it again. But this time it was loud, like if it was dropped right next to her. So she looks next to her first, looks back in the red lights, and now those red lights are a little closer, and she can make out that there's like they think of like a kind of like a jaguar, you know what I mean, or a mountain lion, mountain lion eyes. She can see it. It's red. It's when it's glowing when they're fucking hidden and but then light gets shined on them and how they glow like that. That's pretty much what she sees. So she fucking sees this shit and she's like, holy shit, a mountain lion is gonna fucking fuck me up, right? So she's quickly like doing it. She got her spare tire, she's throwing that in, and she's trying to go fast. And she looks up. She doesn't hear anything, but she looks up out of fear. Those red eyes are pretty much a fucking stone throw away. And at this point she's panicking like crazy because when she sees it, those red eyes turned yellow and they kind of look like they from going to like a mountain lion and went like to those goat eyes. You know what I mean?
Oh fuck.
So when she saw that, she got in her car quick as fuck and she started speeding off, right? And as she's speeding off, she says that she looks back and she sees something chasing her, and it's huge. Like this thing was fucking huge, like maybe 8 feet tall. She said.
Oh.
And like the girl that was driving Matt's cousin. Did you say who or you say ooh?
No,
Like,
I said ugh.
oh.
Fuck.
Damn,
Let
I
me
feel like a
react.
fucking idiot. God damn. Anyways, so she's taking off, and this dumbass fucking calls her friend. She's like, hey, I don't know what's going on. This man is chasing me. He's wearing like a goat mask, and he's chasing me. Yeah, she's freaking out, right? She's like, he's chasing me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm fucking terrified. I don't know how he's keeping in my car. I'm going 60 miles right now. Like, she's like, what the fuck are you doing calling me? Call the fucking police, you dumbass. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And so she hangs up with her, calls the police, and the police are like, yeah, when you see the first set of headlights, that's going to be us. So when you see it, pull over if you can, if it's still chasing you, you know what I mean? And mind you, while she's me telling you the story, I'm Matt's telling us the story while playing a video of her telling him the story.
Wait,
if that makes sense.
So the guy recorded her telling the story,
yeah.
and then he was showing Robert.
Oh, okay.
And in the store and in the video, you can hear her voice, dog. Like, it wasn't a voice of like pretending. She genuinely sounded terrified, like super fucking terrified. And she's explaining like, yo, I saw it, dude. He was keeping up my car, and at one point I thought he was gonna grab my car because that's how close it got. And pretty much she saw the first headlights, and when she saw the headlights, she looked back in the rear view, thing was gone. Nothing was there at all. And that was the last time she ever rode down. So us, we're like, dude, I kind of want to see that shit, right? So it was me, Matt, a friend of ours at the time named Mariah, and Jello. The four of us went, and Matt's brother-in-law, Ray. The four of us, five of us, whatever the fuck, got in his truck, and we went down that back road, and we literally were just driving.
At night?
Yeah, at night. Dead as fucking the night. Funny story, that was the last night I talked to that one girl I was telling you guys about earlier.
Oh shit!
But I just remember like driving, and like we would pull off. We wanted this motherfucker to come find us, right? And we would pull off at a pull out, and we just wait there. We'll lower down everything so there's no noise. See if we can hear the cans, and we couldn't hear the cans. So only thing we found that was crazy was just an abandoned car off of one of the pullouts. So spookiest thing we came up with is like, I probably got them and fucking went home or something. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I mean, you see a lot of abandoned cars on the side of the highways.
Mm-hmm. So that's probably what happened. But that's my skinwalker story, and that's what happened.
You guys probably didn't see anything because you guys had numbers.
Maybe that, or because we knew of its existence and it probably didn't want to like show itself. You know what I mean?
It could be that it just fed too. You know,
that is true.
If it is like a skinwalker and it's like feasting on people, I imagine it doesn't need a hunt every night.
Yeah.
You know,
that is true.
A human will keep you alive for a good week or two, depending on my experience. You know.
Yeah.
So like, it could just be that he did pull some poor motherfucker off the road.
Probably.
Dragged him into the fucking desert, never to be seen again.
It was probably the driver of that abandoned vehicle.
Maybe. Yeah, because the windows were down and everything. And we drove by the car just to see if they were fucking or some shit. Nobody was in the car. So
I would love to talk to like a tow truck driver to see how many abandoned cars he's actually pulling off the road.
So if he didn't finish that sentence, I'm like, what the fuck do you want to talk to a tow? Did it sound like it?
Fuck, I want to talk to a tow.
It sounded like he was gonna say, "I just want to talk to a tow."
This motherfucker.
You're out of my Minecraft kingdom. You're just out. You're gone.
You're banished.
Go to
Banned.
Rob's. Go to Rob's.
I'll bring my netherite and my diamonds.
Thank you,
He doesn't
sir.
have netherite.
We need that shit.
We
We have iron, dog. That's all we got. For real, dude. I'll never forget it, dude. God damn it.
By the time this episode comes out, you'll be stacked up with diamonds.
Probably not. It depends on how our progress goes. Because Jello just came back from California, and I was playing with my lady, but like we get busy, so we don't really like get on.
It's coming out in 2
sucks.
weeks. You got time to catch up.
Fair enough.
Plus, we've been kind of like stalling to give you guys time to catch up. That way,
Damn, the pity fucking God, pity rule.
dude, we legitimately get on and play Minecraft. I mean, play hide and seek. We'll be like, okay, someone's gonna leave the server. All of us have a minute to hide. We all hide in our little village, and then they get on and try to find us.
Damn, that sounds
That's
like
how
fun.
bored we got.
Damn, my bad. Yeah, we barely built our fucking nether portal, and we're like, all right, look at us. Yeah, we're way behind. We're really way behind.
No, that's fine. Take your time. We're bullshitting and we're building shit. We might build a race arena, a racetrack.
With horses and shit?
No, for boats and ice. So like you're speeding in
Oh,
cars.
that'd be pretty cool.
So when it's done, I'll invite you over. We'll race.
Okay, that's when our treaty. comes
It'll
in.
be like that Christmas day during that one war. Where
War,
they
where they
soccer.
come together and just chilled
It'll
out.
just be us, playing in the boats, and then the next day it's like, okay, fuck you, Rob. Don't ever come back here, you piece of shit.
Right. We'll dab each other up. Yeah, it was a good time, man. So fuck off. See
Should
you tomorrow,
I ask him
bitch.
the question I asked the guys?
Which one?
The-
Oh no.
The agitate
No,
question?
not in here. Not on here.
What if I change it?
Still no.
Go ahead, Devin.
Not on here.
I'm gonna
ahead.
ask it. And then, if anything, I'll bleep out some of the parts. So, this is straight from Andrew Tate.
Okay.
All right, I want to know what you would do. Would you rather have sex with a transgender woman who is a legitimate 10, or a biological woman who is a legitimate 1?
I mean, was she a guy first, then a woman?
Yeah.
I'm going with a biological woman.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so according to Andrew Tate, you're stupid.
Damn.
You're not thinking with your head, because at the end of the day, you're still fucking a 10. The way he said it, it's Megan Fox with the dick and Hulk Hogan with the pussy. Who you fucking?
Damn, when you put it that way. Damn, dude, I'd probably get fucking demolished, huh? Or weigh as much as her leg and her arm and
Yeah,
shit.
you
Get
would
put
get
in a headlock. It's like, all right, bitch, it's my turn. And I'm like, all right.
It's my turn.
It's my turn, this motherfucker. And you're just like, all right. Imagine that, dude. You're going to town. You're like, yeah, I got this. She's like, all right, bitch, turn around. And you're just like, wait a minute.
That's kind
Megan
of my
Fox, stop.
fear. I'm scared to get with a super aggressive woman, like who dominates you.
You
time.
seem like the kind of guy that would like that kind of stuff.
I would not.
You say that now, but when it happens, you'd be like, you know what? Rob's kind of right.
That's his first thought.
Yeah, he's gonna think of
Robert.
it, dude. He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
fucking slap him, turn him around, and smack his ass, turn him back around, pick him up by the hair, and kisses him on his cheek. And he's like, you know what?
Rob was right.
Rob was right, dude.
I'm gonna think of
why?
you.
Why did I gatekeep that?
What?
Continue.
I'm gonna think of you, and I don't know how it's gonna make me feel. Mid-sex, it might inspire me, and it might turn me off.
Hey.
What was the spaghetti thing you said?
Spaghetti is wet, and spaghetti is straight until it's wet. Mm-hmm.
It might be
No,
like that.
dude.
And my dick might be wet. I might be like, Rob.
She might be on top, put you in a headlock, and might have you say her name, and you're just gonna be screaming out her name, dog. I'm telling you.
No.
You never
Wait,
know.
you never answered the question. 1 or a 10?
He did.
I
He's
did.
a biological woman.
Still?
I mean, I don't want to fuck some guy or girl with a fucking dick. No offense, but you know, throw that out there. There's nothing wrong with that. But me personally, no.
Okay. That's fair. I already know your answer.
Yeah. I said
You said Megan Fox.
He said the one.
I said the one.
Oh, you said the
I'm
one.
Personally, I think I'm going 10. I think I'm going 10, boys. In that outlandish scenario, I'm gonna go 10.
That's when that 10 is gonna turn him around and show him
And
what's
then,
good.
yeah, and then Devin's gonna like it.
Oh yeah.
No,
Devin's
that
gonna
would be
like,
if I went
shit.
with the one. She's gonna be dominating your guys' asses, especially you.
Because you still have her fucking testosterone, no?
No, he
Masculinity?
Did you hear him?
Oh, the Megan Fox with the dick thing. So I was like,
No.
am I tripping? Am I stuck on something?
I think you got it wrong.
Me?
Yes.
How?
The biological woman won't be dominating us. It's gonna be the transgender.
Yeah, but in his scenario, Megan Fox with the dick, Hulk Hogan with the pussy, you're getting dominated. They might have some testosterone left over. They might have some big ass knuckles. But at the end of the day, it's an even playing field.
Let me ask you a question though. When they plop out their shit and you find out it's bigger than yours, are you still gonna be down for it? There you go. Look at that, dude.
Maybe.
Understandable.
It's got to be
Respectable.
way bigger than mine. If it's just barely bigger, I'm just gonna get upset and leave. Like if it's just
I'll get upset and leave. I'll pick
it's
up my
like-
pants. I'm fucking gone.
if it's like a quarter of it or like a centimeter, I'm out. You know, like they have that over me. I just can't. If it's like 2-3 inches bigger, whatever, you're rocking with it. Let's get.
I never
this shit
told
over
my
with.
fucking Billy story.
Oh,
I just remembered
shit!
that.
Yeah, the Billy. What?
Billy story.
What did Billy
so,
do to you?
A long time ago, Billy sent me a friend request, and at this time, Alexis and Billy worked together, and they were good coworker friends, but they weren't that great, you know, that great. But I got a friend request, and I was like, "Yo, Billy sent me a friend request." She was like, "Don't accept it," and I was like, "Okay." Hey, I'm not gonna question it. Like, I don't give a fuck. I was gonna accept it even if I wanted to. You know what I mean? But she was like, "Yeah, don't accept it. He's probably after you for, you know, he wants you under the table." I'm just like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "I know it. I just know it. I know it." Flash forward. There's this other guy. This kid just turned 18 maybe a week ago. Okay, this kid. He said, I guess they added each other on Facebook. Billy, I don't know if you have to bleep this out, but Billy, because I obviously point to one, but Billy posts and posted on Snapchat. Okay, blah blah blah. So when this coworker turned 18, Billy shot a shot. Same thing, same way that how he shot a shot with you, straight up,
Just
straight up like
straight
that.
up.
But her friend has a girlfriend. And so he was like, "Yeah, you can. She doesn't have to know. You know, I won't tell her this, and that. Motherfucker, this friend just turned 18, mind you, 18. I think it was like 2 days fresh.
How old was Billy at the time?
Like a week ago old.
This was a week
A
ago.
week ago.
A
old.
week ago? Oh.
Maybe a couple of days old. Because a couple of days when we heard that when her friend told the tea to us.
Holy shit! Like 23, 24 hitting on an 18-year-old? No,
True story.
that's the limit right there.
You
Like you
heard it here
can't.
first, ladies and germs.
Like our age, I think the youngest we could probably go is maybe 20, maybe 19.
Maybe 19. Like, yeah.
I'm
If you're-
22, so 19 would be mine. But I'm
gonna be
older.
24 this year. So wait,
Like-
20? Yeah, you could probably go for the 18-year-old, and it'd be.
How old
okay.
are you? Wait, what'd you say? 22?
22?
Yeah, you could go with that. That's 4 years.
I would say within 4 years.
Yeah.
Either direction, up or down.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like a Beyonce and a Jay-Z where this motherfucker was in high school while she was in kindergarten still playing with sand.
Holy, is that the age difference?
Yeah.
I really don't care about their relationship though. God, that's fucking weird. That's weirder that Billy right afterwards. Oh man.
It's just weird when people wait till they're 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They groom them. I think that's what it was called. I had a whole fucking school teaching lesson on that shit. Jello was like, Jello and Alexis, they're like, you don't know what grooming is? And I'm just sitting there innocent as fuck. I was like a dog? Like grooming dog? They're like, no, Drake did that with that one girl from fucking Stranger Things, the bald lady.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah. He did that with her.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
What do you mean? Like, were they in a relationship?
Like, they were always texting each other when she was 15 and he was 30.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
However old he is.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
Almost
40.
Almost 40.
I would say he's 40 already.
No, he's like 36, 35.
That's still fucking weird.
Either way, like, yeah.
That's a 20-year age gap almost.
Yeah.
That's fucking. Did they ever get together?
No,
Did
no,
they
no.
do anything?
No.
And now you kind of see it with who's Wednesday?
Jenna Ortega?
Yeah,
Wait,
I've been seeing that a lot.
But she's 20.
I know, but like, she was on You a couple years ago, and nobody said anything, right? Nobody cared about her, and she was playing a teenager. And then now she's on Wednesday, and she's like 18, 19, 20, and everybody's like fantasizing her and fetishizing her, and it
Look
like
at Billie
pops
Eilish.
up.
That's kind of fucking
Yeah,
weird.
Billie Eilish too. As
Bi-
soon as she turned
Bi-
18,
Yeah.
everybody was on that. It's just weird. It'd be weird for us, and we're like next
Welcome
to
to
their
America,
age.
dog. This is society. Society we live in.
Assuming you were in a completely different position in life, right? And let's just say it was a different time period. What was the youngest you would date? Let's say you're 35. What's the
I'm
youngest
35.
35, 25.
The best, if I was 35, the best answer I can give you is the youngest I'll go is where she's not embarrassed with all my medication in her fucking purse. Okay, that's the best answer I could give you if I was 35. 25?
You're taking medication at 35?
You don't know. What if I have arthritis? My knees are bad. My back hurts. My
Not
neck
that
hurts.
young. 35's still young. You can still do
You
a lot
never
at
know, dude.
35.
I knew this old guy named Gary. I thought this motherfucker was 70, 60. Motherfucker was only 40.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's why you take care of your health now, folks.
Yep.
Go to the
Especially
gym.
right now. Mm-hmm.
So, like, if she was 18
And now it's
No.
35? No.
and she's comfortable holding your meds.
No.
No.
So then give me a number.
Because that'd be like my daughter's age at that point. You know what I mean? If I had a daughter at 30, like, you know, I'm 35. My daughter's probably 18, 17.
I would say the 4 is the good number, right? 4
Well-
up, 4 down?
Well, if you're 35, the lowest I'll go is maybe 25.
Maybe 25, just depending on
Just
the
because
maturity
my
level.
parents are 10 years apart, it's not that weird. It's you're already
It's also a culture thing, too, though. Because I know
Yeah.
in Japan, they get pretty low, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Do they?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference? Because I've never heard anything about that.
Like, I think it's 14, 15 is like our version of 18.
Dead ass?
Mhm.
Yeah, and I think in
Why you get
Ethiopia-
excited for that?
I'm just...
He's all
Yeah,
excited. He's
I'm
all
not-
dead ass. He's
I-
like, shit, Japan ain't sounding so bad.
No, I'm
And I-
just like...
I think in like Ethiopia or like Nigeria, those countries,
Uh-huh.
the youngest is probably like 12 or 11.
Mhm.
Really? That's wild.
Mhm.
I think, what is it? Germany? You can start drinking beer at like 16?
Well, no, it's just on that side of the world. On this side of the world, in the U.S., we're the only ones that it's 21.
21?
In Mexico, it's 18. In
Yeah.
Canada, it's 18. In London, it's 18. In
Mhm.
Italy, it's like maybe 17, 16.
I would say 21's like a good age.
No, 18's a good age.
You think 18? I don't
Yeah,
trust
because
18-year-olds.
I had an old manager who said he's like, I don't know why they don't change the drinking age back to 18. Because if you're 18, you could legally
Yeah.
sign up to go to the military and
Yeah.
die for your country.
You're
Why
considered
can't
as an
you just
adult.
grab a beer and go drinking?
Yeah, my mom says the same thing, but I would say raise the age limit to join the military, or at least change the obligations as you get older. Because I don't trust 18-year-olds to be drinking. Like high school year olds, you could be 18 and still in high school, not even graduated yet, and then you're out drinking, getting drunk. I don't trust that.
I don't trust 21-year-olds. They're more stupid.
That's
What would
true.
you say is
I
the
absolutely
drinking age?
despise people my age, to be honest.
For the most
Personal.
part,
A good maybe. I'll compromise and say 19
19.
or even 20. No, 19.
I would say 21's a good age, maybe even 25, because your brain doesn't stop fully developing until you're like 25. For a guy, girls it stops at like 18ish. But you can't, just switch it based off of gender because people are fucking nuts.
I say 19.
19?
Am I still 35?
35?
Wait, am I still 35 while this 18-19 conversation? Or am I
No,
25?
this is alcohol. This is
Yeah,
a whole
Oh,
different. Where are you
we're in
at?
a different tangent.
Okay, reverse and then come all the way over
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So alcohol, I would not say 18 personally.
18?
It just makes sense. I mean, 18, you're defined as a legal fucking adult.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I knew myself at 18 though. I wouldn't trust myself.
I wouldn't either. Personally, no offense.
No,
but
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like what Eddie said, even at 21, I still wouldn't trust. 25, old people, I don't trust driving. Same shit.
Like 18, you're a legal adult. You can do whatever you want except drinking.
Except
And
drinking.
rent a car.
And well, that's 25.
Yeah. See,
That's
the only
insurance
people,
too, huh? 25 is when you get your insurance.
Yeah.
Fucking
No,
cheaper.
26 now.
26 now. God damn.
But see, those people got it right because they know you're still all fucked up until you're like 25. At 25, that's when everything gets cemented, and that's who you are as a person now. You have
Yeah.
until you're 25 to make yourself however you want to be.
I really gotta go pee again. I'll be real honest.
Should we take another break? Real
Yes,
quick?
I gotta go pee.
Okay. We're gonna take another quick restroom break.
Let's go.
We're back.
Eddie just scared the fuck out of me right now.
He did just scare the fuck out of me.
Yeah,
That was a crazy
That
scheme.
was, dude.
So hold on. Back to the 35 thing. How low will you go?
Does it
Just
go
give a
down low,
number.
all
Just
the
a
way to the
number.
floor?
He wants to clear this.
Am I 35 or 25?
35.
I'm 35. 28, 29.
Thank you. I said 28. I said 28.
I guess I'm the perv and the
Oh no, it's your culture. You grew up with it. It
Yeah.
makes sense for you. The oldest I've seen anybody in my family go, like the longest distance, is 8 years. So that's the only thing I can kind of feel comfortable with. Plus, I mean, 35 and 25, it kind of seems right on the surface, but it also doesn't at the same time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Personally.
Rob.
I knew you were gonna hard transition.
Another note that I found in my notes that you noted last time was you have a few EMT stories.
Like, what kind of EMTs? Are you going to go like with the hard shit? Or the light shit? Or the funny shit? Or all three?
It's up to all three if it's up
Okay.
to you.
He more specifically, he wants to go through the hard dark shit, but you sprinkle some funny shit in
Just
there.
sprinkle some funny shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The hardest one, because I wasn't an EMT very long. The hardest one I can tell you is, dude, it was a motorcycle versus automobile, a regular carmobile.
Carmobile. A fucking carmobile.
You guys told me that humor, but dude was coming, motorcycle behind, at freeway. So they're going 75, whatever. This guy slams his brake really hard because the car in front of him kind of slammed his brake pretty hard. This guy wasn't prepared for it, so when he came here, he put his legs down out of reflex to stop, and while pulling on his brakes. So, as you may know, brother woke up with legs, left without legs.
No.
Okay, crashes, flies, lands, whatever. We get there, and shit was wild.
Wait, how
And,
did he land in a way that he lost his legs?
So
Because
his
he was
legs
trying to
stop his legs going 75 miles per
Oh,
hour.
and they just snapped.
They
Yeah.
snapped.
Oh.
So what makes it wild is we go to the dude and we find him, and he's obviously he's unconscious, but he's breathing. He has no blood in his mouth. He's chilling. He has a bunch of scrapes and shit and whatnot. And we're like, this motherfucker's legs is gone. Like, where's his fucking bones? His shins were right here next to his head while he was laying there. Shit was fucking gnarly. I was like, damn. And they were cut into pieces, like pieces.
Like,
Did he die?
Ripped?
No, he
No?
just has no legs.
Oh.
Just ripped his legs off completely?
Well, they were. It's gonna sound fucking disgusting, but how do I explain it?
Look at his
Open?
bulge. Look at his bulge.
Out. So, anyways, like I said, open, out,
Oh.
and it was attached to it.
Oh.
Okay, let me describe it for them. This is about to get really weird, guys. Okay,
Viewer
queasy
discretion
moment,
is-
queasy moment. So, okay, give me a second. I have to prepare. The motherfucker's legs, the shins, the shin bone snapped, and it shot upwards out of the leg, and the only thing holding the leg together was the muscle and the tendons, but the bones were outside of the leg. They were just sticking up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said his shin was by his shoulder?
His shin bones were right here, like by his head. Shoulder,
So the
yeah.
shin bone flew out and
Pretty
landed
much.
by his head.
Mhm.
So where were his feet?
His feet? His feet were still there. Like, but yeah, no, he, like I said, he woke up with legs, left that scene without legs. Shit was gnarly.
Damn.
And then going on to the.
No, he passed out with legs. He woke up without them.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what happened.
Mhm.
So when you guys got there, did he wake up or?
Well, we transferred him, and he was unconscious still the whole way. We put him on a little, like, a breathing treatment, and that was it.
Hold on, before you continue, were you traumatized by any of these events?
There's only one event, and it was the darkest one. I'm just giving you the darkest one. It was
But
great.
are you?
I thought that was cool, but I thought that this was gnarly. But the one that got me was a kid. He got into his parents' gun. One thing led to another, shot himself in the neck, and we get there, and pretty much we tried to save him. We couldn't. And this was when I was doing my ride along. So the dude came. This was a long time ago too. Like it was actually here in Tucson. That was when I was doing my ride alongs here to get ready to become an EMT. Mm-hmm. So I would do ride alongs with the fire station.
This one?
That way.
That way?
Yeah.
I have an idea of which one you're talking about.
Okay. Well, yeah. But I did. It was literally my first ride along too, and pretty much shot himself in the neck. And the chief captain, whatever the fuck, he told me, he was like, it's the hardest part of the job. And when you go tell somebody that there's relative, friend, whatever, who the fuck they knew dies, you can't say that brother dead. You know what I mean?
How do you have to say it?
You got to say has passed on.
Oh.
So
like you're legally supposed to say
you have to say, because if you say has died or whatever, I forgot what the fuck it was supposed to, like, whatever. I think Jose can tell you better than me because he's a fucking firefighter. But yeah, he told me this is the hardest part. So we go to his parents because we got to tell him the truth, obviously. And we're like, hey, your son has passed on. And then her screams, I still hear her scream sometimes. Not like a ghost, like they're like, ah, but like, say if I was dreaming or something, and in my dream I'll hear it. Or if I'm lost in thought, sometimes it'll like ring. It's really weird. But that one is probably the most traumatic one, and I can't get over.
Did they not lock up their gun, or?
Apparently, it was supposed to be in the safe. The father left it in the safe because it was like, I guess it was recently used or whatever. Mm-hmm. And but it was left out in a drawer or something. Apparently, like, I don't know, because the safe, I guess, was untouched. So that's why we believe that it was, left out in a drawer or something. So
how old was the kid?
The kid, 13, 14.
Damn,
dude was young.
See,
his name was Isaiah. It's kind of part of HIPAA, so I can't reveal like case names and shit.
Moment of silence for Isaiah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a genuine moment of silence.
Yeah.
Anyways, my uncle, he's a firefighter, and basically kind of like an EMS. What are they called? The firefighter branch of,
Well, it's EMS as like a whole, yeah.
Okay. So he's a firefighter, but he's also EMS, and he told me some of his crazy stories. And if there's anything I want you guys to know, he said this line that's always stuck with me. I've seen so many people die because they couldn't wait 30 seconds for a car to pass.
Yeah. I can't tell you that myself, but I've heard a lot of people say that. Like, literally, patience is like a key thing. Like, literally, because you're so eager to look at your phone because you heard a ding at a red light. And you weren't paying attention that you noticed it was turning red. So you hear a ding on your phone. Oh, is that my lover, my mom, my dad text me? Look down, look at your phone. Don't even realize the light is red already as you're going by, and boom.
Or they try to take a turn they know they can't take. They try to run the red.
They try
shit
to make
like
it.
that.
Yep. Was that the reason why you stopped being an EMT?
No, that happened a long time ago.
Oh.
So I still became an EMT afterwards. But that wasn't the reason. The reason why I stopped being an EMT, because the company that I was with, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say it or not.
I wouldn't say
it.
Okay. But yeah, the company that I was with, I did like a school program with them. So they paid they paid me to go to school and do all that stuff. So I did all that shit. And shit. And pretty much after my ride-alongs, I pretty much did no action. I wasn't there on the field. All I did was drive the fucking ambulance the entire time while my paramedic did everything else. So that and getting paid 15 fucking bucks an hour when somebody down the road working at Chick-fil-A is getting paid 16, 17 an hour. I'm just like, yeah, I can't do that. And being away from home, obviously with my wife, like it was kind of tough because we didn't really have time to do whatever. So I just made the decision to come back here, and now I'm fucking
So
depressed.
you still have that EMT, I guess, certification?
Does that expire? What's the
2
expiration
years after 2 years, you got to take the NREMT thing again, and then it's pretty much you have to renew it. You know, it's what they told me, because I obviously didn't stay for 2 years, but what they told me was after 2 years you got to take some class and that just renews it. But when you're like a new person getting on, you got to take this test. You got 3 attempts at it, and you pretty much can't bring notes in. You literally have to put everything in a locker. They check your pockets to make sure you have no phone or nothing. And when you take the test, you're in this little, like, it depends on where you go, but where I was, you're in this little like cubicle thing, and you're literally being watched on camera to make sure you're not cheating or nothing.
I would say that's good protocol, especially for that job, because you want the people that pass to actually know what the
be
fuck
attentive and whatnot.
Yeah. What was the schedule you were working? Was it mostly like nights?
It depends. Lucky for me, I had 6 to 6.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Or 5 to 5, or fucking 9 to 9. So that was nice. That's one thing I can appreciate. But to go on a lighter note, there is this one where it was during one of my ride-alongs while in Phoenix. That's where I was. I'm not sure if you want to bleep that out or not.
No, that's fine.
But yeah, I was in Phoenix and my ride-alongs there. It was literally my last one, and we found we're in the old people area. Old people, dude.
Oh, God.
Old people, right?
Feel like we're
Got a call. Oh, I fell. Blah blah blah. Right? We're going back to the station and whatnot, and he spots something. He's like, yo, you guys see that? Because I was like right along. Obviously, I'm in the back. There's a driver, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I want to know what the fuck they're seeing, because you can't really see what they see, because there's like this. Obviously, there's this little like divider. There's like a little square, so you can, the driver can see what's going on. But we also had like a little camera right here that allowed us to see the back of the ambulance. And so he's like, you guys see that? That's a fucking dildo out in the fucking road. And I was like, what? And his partner was like, no shit. He's like, yeah, turn around. So we turn around and we go back. So you see it's right there. And I can't see it. I'm just sitting in the back. I was like, what the fuck? So we turn around and he goes, and we literally park the ambulance with our lights on so cars can pass by us. And we get our gloves on. And he's like, dude, look at this shit. He picks it up. Motherfucker, this thing was huge. I was like this. I have the video on my phone too. I can show you guys if you guys are invested. Yeah.
I want to see that.
So literally we found it, and we recorded it. We took it back to the station. They ended up putting it in someone's locker.
Can you send it? I'll blur out the dildo, but can you send
Yeah, I can. I got you.
I want to put that on the Insta for you guys to
on
see.
a TikTok.
On the TikTok too. That'd be a good clip.
July 2022.
Well, you have to blur that for TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
All right, it's gonna take me a while, so you guys might wanna.
that's fine.
Okay.
I was gonna say, it's kind of surprising that none of that really stuck with you, aside from some of those serious cases. Because even as a caregiver, I didn't have many serious patients or patients that like were outwardly bad. But even then, I still had a lot of experiences that I took away that I can't ever forget.
Would you do it again?
See, to best answer your question is, for me, and I'm pretty sure firefighters, whatever, can relate. But to me, when you get some days, you might get like one call, or you might get no calls. Then some other days, you might get like a shit ton of calls. And from doing that so much, it kind of you just forget about it.
You get numb to it?
Yeah. You just forget about it. Anyways, here's the video, Eddie.
That motherfucker is huge.
Holy fuck.
That's like 8 inches, 9 inches. That's Rob right there.
Yeah, that's Rob.
They cut off Rob's dick.
And it's funny because
brown and it's Rob.
it's funny because the guys are like, kind of makes you feel insecure, huh? And I'm just like, yeah, it does, dude.
Is it
But,
girthy?
like, yeah, that thing was huge. It was like
no,
that.
not the dildo.
I mean, according to my wife.
Okay.
Okay.
Just stop it. there.
Okay. But I won't tell. I can't, no, because I don't boast. But anyways, back to the story.
He wants to go into it, but he
so,
can't.
so that's pretty much the funniest thing that I've probably had as an EMT. And then the story that I was telling you guys about the girl at fucking downtown. Yeah. Pretty much, to sum it up, we get a call, girl's in distress. We go, her homegirls are one side, girl's isolated, and partner goes talks to the girl, talk to, group, whatever. She says she wants to go to the hospital. Okay, so obviously they have to tell you if they want to go, if they're oriented, or yeah, it's
whatever. If they're good,
yeah,
if they're conscious,
their LOC is what they're called. Level of consciousness is good, and you get consent that they want to go to the hospital. You take them to the hospital. Okay, so homegirl said, "Yeah, I'll go to the hospital." Okay, I'm driving, and they're talking, right, and smoothest conversation you can ever have, dude. They're like, oh, how about, simple shit. Lakers, basketball, whatever, right? And it gets quiet. And when it gets quiet, my partner was telling me, like, I'm fucking on my little pad because we have to do this thing. It's called a PCR, a patient care report. We have to write down everything that we did on the call, write down the patient's fucking status, whatever the fuck, right? And pretty much, he can see in the corner of his eye the girl slowly coming for the buckle, for the straps are for the gurneys, the little like beds shit that you lay on, and she unclicks it. Motherfucker, whole ass fucking bull parade in that motherfucker, dude. I guess she was jumping around trying to get out of the fucking ambulance. She's freaking out, and I pull over, right, because I'm not gonna keep on driving because she's trying to open the door to get out. She's trying to figure out how to unlock it, and it's not hard to unlock it. It's just a little fucking thing to go out here. But in the ambulance that we had, there was like a little lever, and I forgot what that was for, but it was just there. I think it was just one of those old ones that transitioned to a new one. But she finally opens it as I'm pulling, like, going for a stop, and she jumps out and she runs. My partner has to go, and she tackles her and everything. And then all of a sudden,
tackles her?
Yeah, to stop her from running, obviously, because we're trying to transport her to the hospital, right?
Yeah.
And so he finally tackles her or whatever, and pretty much. She's like, okay, I'm good, I'm calm. I'll walk back to the ambulance. I'm okay. And he was like, no, not this time.
What happens in a situation like that where they say they want to go to the hospital and then change their mind?
Well, she didn't say. It depends on what's going on. Like, obviously, like if their LSE is low, like it's like times 4. So if they have 2 out of 4, it depends. It's a 50-50. It's really like the chiefs or the head, whoever's in the ambulance. Because how we did it, we had the fire department pull up first, and we pulled up, and all we did was transport people. It's not here in Tucson where they treat them and they transfer it like all in one. So pretty much, if it's 2 out of 4, it's really that the chiefs call, like, hey, are we taking this person? They say yes or no. And if they do, they take them. If they don't, they're like, they're okay. They say they're okay. I think they look fine. But if it's really bad, obviously you take them. But in this case, we were just following the book because we're both kind of new because that company was pretty shitty. So, and they did this program called Zero to Hero. It's like, yeah, you know what Zero to Hero is?
I've heard about it.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a 2-week program where you have to learn all this shit. He did that shit. He was a paramedic, so he was able to do all this stuff. But yeah, so pretty much he tackled her, and we had to we took her because she's
fucking
unhinged.
crazy.
Yeah.
How is it driving an ambulance?
I was actually gonna ask.
Yeah, like, do you feel badass just speeding?
During the moment, yes. You can't use your flashing lights on the freeway. Like, the sirens where you fucking beep and shit and you hear that? You can't do that on the freeway or your flashing lights. Unless if you're going to the call and it's a batshit emergency, that's the only exception. Other than that, say if you have some lady who fucking broke her leg or whatever and you go through the freeway, you can't turn it on.
Okay, so like if the patient's
normally
dying, you could turn it on?
Yeah, if the patient's dying, you absolutely need to. You turn that shit on. Yeah. That's the only exception.
So if you ever see ambulance lights on the freeway, it's an actual emergency. So what about?
But that's only rare cases though, like it's super rare.
What about the regular streets? I would imagine
the streets. Yeah, the streets. You can turn that shit on. The only time you can't speed is during a school zone. So I don't give a shit if old man fucking Gary is fucking dying and shit. If there's a school zone, you better drive 25.
Damn.
That's how strict. That's how strict my company was because kids.
The company. It depends on the company.
Yeah, but there's kids crossing there. You don't want to run over, cause more casualties because fucking Gary's already at the end of his lifespan, fucking about to die and shit. You know what I mean?
Is it annoying? Because I feel like a lot of drivers don't get out of the way for ambulances.
They don't. Think of like a deer in the headlights. So like when you're driving and shit, and the deers fucking see bright lights, they go. They just fucking stay there and shit. And but some cars might turn left when they're supposed to turn right. You know what I mean? So it really just depends on the driver.
Is it annoying? Did it annoy the fuck out of you?
I didn't get a lot of calls like that, so I can't tell you. To me, I've only had maybe 2 where I had the lights and sirens on, and that was the coolest shit ever. So yes, to answer your question, yes, it was fucking fun. I felt so much power. Like when I first got the job, I felt so much power. I felt so cool because I would go to Walmart sometimes on the way home because my wife was like, "Can you get this so I can snack on?" So I'll walk into I'll take off my shirt because I always wear an undershirt, and I would have my pants that I had on, and I've always felt confident as fuck walking around that motherfucker. But that was it.
I mean, yeah, you're out there saving lives, like literally.
For $15 an hour, dog.
$15
an hour.
What the fuck is wrong with our country?
Right, go flip burgers at McDonald's. In Phoenix, 17 an hour, 16 an hour.
Caregivers, caseworkers, EMTs, all these important jobs get paid like shit.
Yeah.
And then all these like bullshit jobs like fucking In and Out, you'll start off at 18 an hour.
Literally, dude.
And it's like, what the fuck? Like, do we value that more than EMTs and fucking like, come on. That's the reason I quit caregiving and being a case aide with Child Protection Services, because both jobs although they were very fulfilling and I love doing them, the amount of work they give you for the amount of pay you get and the amount of hours you have to work fucking sucks.
For real, dude. It really does. And like my lady, no disrespect to her, she's doing fucking phenomenal. She's going to school. Excuse me, sorry. She's taking these classes to help autistic kids. She's getting paid 18, and then the more hours she works, she'll get raises. And if she takes this class that she's taking right now, I think she's taking it right now, or she's going to take, she gets her degree in that shit. She gets a $2 fucking raise, I think. And it was like 20 an hour to help autistic kids for like 5 hours a day.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's pretty important too.
No, it is really important. But I mean, I don't want to go see a fucking dead homeless dude who fucking fell and overheated because when he passed out.
That's true.
And I'm just like, bro, $15 an hour to see some fucking kid when I can go be getting paid 18 to teach this kid how to wash his hands. Like, you know what I mean? No disrespect, no disrespect to that at all. Like, literally, you're doing God's work because I wouldn't be able to train an autistic kid. But no disrespect to that. Like, I don't want to sound like a prick. But that's just me as a person. Like, I'd rather, I'd much rather do that shit than go see a fucking
These
dead
fucking
dude.
part twos, they always have some weird shit to say. Oh, God.
So, yeah, that's just my personal take on
But
that.
you know what? That is completely reasonable because especially in the line of work you were in, death is almost a daily occurrence on some calls, right? There could be a day where, it's just broken ankles, whatever, and then another day where there's 2 shootings
And
back
the thing,
to back.
it's honestly, it is common because I would see it like right now, somebody's dying. Right now, again, somebody else died. But like when I was working, there was days where I didn't get no calls. We were just chilling. We just watched movies, play the PS4.
Nobody died today.
Yeah, pretty much. Like they're like, those were rare cases. Like during my ride-alongs, except for my last one, I didn't see no dead bodies. Like literally, there was none. And the only reason why I saw that dead body was because we were really close to like the place that called, because we were on our way back after a call. And usually, like I said, the fire department gets there first. But if we are nearby, we get there first on the rare occasions. And that was one of those rare occasions. Because usually if the dead body's there, they tell us, don't go get it. The fire department will transfer to wherever it needs to go.
Yeah,
And
where
we
do
just go
they
home.
where do they take it? The fire department takes it to like the funeral home or something?
The morgues and shit, yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and, oh, God, I can't even imagine because you've seen way more dead bodies than I have. I only seen like one legitimate one on the side of the road when I was picking up my girlfriend one day. She was having a breakdown at like 3 a.m, so I went in and I picked her up. And on our way back, there's this crazy car accident. Everyone's like, coming out and like, looking at the person. And I had to slow down and I happened to look out the window. And I'll never forget like the way it looked, like the blood on the floor, his face. And she was trying to look. I'm all, keep your crazy ass down.
Yeah, my girlfriend, I always tell her, do you see that over there? And she'll look over. Hopefully she doesn't hear this. But she'll look over and it's this like, she freaks out for a dead dog on the road. So whenever I see one before she does, I'm like, hey, you see that over there on the right? And she'll look and she's like, look hard as fuck. She's like, where? Squints her eyes and everything. There's nothing there that I'm pointing at. I just wanted her to like look away from the dead animal. Because if she sees that, she's going to have a meltdown. She's like, oh my God, if that was my dog. Or, you know what I mean?
She was already having a meltdown, like tears, screaming kind of meltdown, right? And then I happened to see a dead body right there on the road, less than 5 feet away from us. And her crazy ass was trying to look, and I had to like force her head the other way as I'm driving. And I'm like, you don't want to see that shit right now. But I couldn't even imagine seeing that in almost like, you become numb to it, but you always get one of those.
Truth
calls.
be told, because from what I said when I did, I really like it wasn't like on a daily basis or like, oh, another dead body. Like mostly the calls that we got as like at EMTs was because old Sally fucking fell, or I literally like very rarely like I told you the freeway accident that was just a rare call that I got. Like I don't know if it also depends on the area too, because Glendale you see some shit, but if you go to fucking Goodyear, it's just old people. You go to what was it, Prescott? The gnarliest call that I got on Prescott was because some kid, 21 at the time, which was probably 22 now, he OD'd in the bathroom, and so they gave him a bunch of Narcans and shit, and so you can fucking survive and whatnot.
Damn.
And it was funny because his hat literally says retired drug dealer. Motherfucker OD'd in the bathroom, and one of the fire department guys, he rode with us. He asked the kid, he's like, "Do you want some help?" "Nah, not right now. I'm good, dog." And I'm like, dude. God, but it's crazy because people who are on drugs, it's sad.
But how come you were bouncing around from like cities?
That's just the company, because the cities and shit is just what that company that I was with covers.
Oh, so you were living in Phoenix and then having to drive all the way over here for calls?
Yeah. No, so I lived in Phoenix, but I would have to drive all the way hour, depending how far it was. Like Goodyear was like an hour and 49 minutes away from where I lived. So if I had, like when I went there, I worked at 6, so I had to wake up at 4 in the morning to drive all the way the fuck over there.
Oh, so they would send you to the different cities for the day?
And we'd go park a car at the station, and they have these stations where you can go sleep on the beds and shit, or relax. So like, there's an actual station depending on where you're at, because some places you have to be in the ambulance all day, but you also have other places where there's beds for you, there's TV, there's water, there's food, and we can get out and go to fucking McDonald's if we want. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was probably the coolest thing, because like I said, some days we'd have no calls and we'd sit at the station all day and we'd just be chilling.
That sucks, but it's cool because they're rewarding you. Mm-hmm. So like, if they said you need to be in Goodyear tomorrow, you would have to wake up extra early to drive out there?
They have it as like numbers and shit. They'd be like M602. M602 was Goodyear, so you drive to Goodyear. Yeah.
And then you'd have to drive all the way back home afterwards?
After your shift, you drive all the way back home.
Would you do it again?
Would I do it again? Yeah, I would. Low key. Not with the same company. Better pay. Yeah, I would do it again.
Have you looked?
Again.
I haven't. I wanted to take a break from that kind of stuff for obvious reasons, but I haven't really done it again.
Okay, assuming you were going to do it again, how long would you want to wait before even considering it?
It depends. I'm weighing out my options, because there's this other thing, like, because I got this offer on Indeed, obviously, job app. Mm-hmm. They were like, yeah,
I got all my
is.
jobs with Indeed.
Hell yeah, me too. But they came and I got an offer. They're like, hey fam, you want to work for us? But it was like 16 an hour, and I was like, no, fuck no. I do what I'm getting done right now. I'm getting paid 15, whatever, like $1 more just to see the same shit. Fuck no. Yeah. So I wouldn't. But if they did a pay increase, I probably would, most likely. But now I'm looking more into physical therapy.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you going to school for that, or?
Not yet. Right now I'm trying to get back on my feet, because coming back from going to Phoenix and then coming back kind of fucked with me. Mm-hmm. So now I'm trying to get back on my feet, and then once I get back on my feet, I'll look into schools and shit.
Hey, yeah, good for you, man. Mm-hmm. I know if I ever injure myself, you're right there.
Yeah.
You massage me and shit. Put oil
yeah, dude. I get all them crevices and.
Then I'll really be able to see how long it is. I'll do the girth test on it.
Do the girth test.
You had topics.
I did.
What's one time? We had,
you ran out of yours? I
have to be courteous.
Go ahead.
We all said at least one.
Okay, I'll start with one funny one to start us off, and you guys can go.
Okay.
Not sure if you guys have ever noticed, so every time you guys start your shows, you have your little drums in the back and your little music. Mm-hmm. Play it, and then play the Brazzers fucking drums side by side, and tell me that shit does not sound the same.
Devin, is that where you got it from?
No.
Oh.
Play it side by side. We can do it right now.
I think the Pornhub.
I think it was Pornhub or Brazzers. It was a porn. Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah. Listen to that shit side by side and tell me it's not the same.
I know that. I knew exactly what he was talking about.
The only reason why that clicked is because I saw this meme or this video of a dude that did it for a talent show at a high school, and everyone got hyped.
Probably the Pornhub one.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the.
It's like literally when you first start it, like the introduction that you have.
Fuck.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, see, so when I heard that, I was like, this motherfucker's really got that from porn. Like,
no, we didn't. I want to clear that up right now. Okay, I found a lo-fi song. I altered it a little bit, and then I added all the samples on top of it, and then made the intro. And I did cut off the first 2 seconds of the song because it was like a fade in.
Yeah. And
I didn't want to fade in for the show. I wanted it to just start. I didn't even realize that it sounded like the fucking thing.
Damn, that's funny.
Oh, I just thought of a good ass fucking prank we could do on the listeners. Next April Fool's or one random episode, in the intro, we're gonna have the Pornhub sound start the show.
See if they catch it.
Yeah, so if they're listening to it on their phone and their girls nearby, it'll play the Pornhub thing, and they'll think that they're watching porn. Or if they're in the car,
right, all loud and shit.
Imagine they're in the car at a stoplight, it plays. That would be fucking funny. If somebody has their
it'd be even
down.
Funnier because especially if someone has their window down and look over and they know why that they're just they're like, you know what I mean? You're just sitting there like, what the fuck are you doing?
Damn, in traffic, my guy. That'd be fucking
That's
funny.
Some bold shit, dude.
Damn.
That's some bold shit.
I'm not gonna change it. Fuck it.
What? Damn! Don't get too excited. He's on porn.
Sorry. I forgot what I was gonna say.
So that was one of my topics.
Okay.
I just wanted to bring that up because that shit was
That's
fucking
funny. I
funny.
know.
Do you want it on, off?
Off. It's a vibe.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
If
I'm
anything, I was gonna say turn on the lamp. look at his
But
lamp.
broken. I think it still works, but it's just not connected.
Fuck the lamp. What's your topic?
Oh, another one? Okay, this other one is an idea. It's kind of like a pitch because I thought of it,
I
thought it
love
was
pitches.
cool.
I love when they pitch shit. Go ahead.
So it'd be
Especially
cool,
Rob.
like when you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys can do it now, but like have like a fan mail kind of thing. Like, hey, send us questions that you want us to answer on the show,
He wants
or
to do
like
that.
say a topic that we'll talk about, and like kind of like a mailbag. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So you just fish it out. You're like, okay, so
Okay,
and so
this is a
said this.
perfect time to actually like get into that a little bit because we were thinking about doing that, and I have a special mission log episode coming up.
Yeah.
Where I'm gonna feature a guest and we're gonna go over questions from the fans, right? And I was thinking of doing it for our 1 year at some point, but we'll get into that later.
Okay.
If you guys want to contact us, the absolute best way is through our Instagram. You could also go to the Twitter, but Eddie's never really on there.
No, I'm never on there.
And I would say email. You can email us at themoonmanpodcast@gmail.com. And if you email us with some questions or some topics, we will definitely cover it and give you a shout out. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned for the mission log episode. If you want something sooner, reach out via email.
That'd be pretty fucking.
Never
dope.
be afraid to reach out. I love interacting with you guys. I don't know about Eddie, but every time I interact with you guys, I fucking love it.
Don't look at me.
Even I looked at him.
Yeah, he wants to know.
No, the next topic.
The fans like you for some reason. Give
Dude,
them
you're
something.
the fucking funniest fucking dude. Like literally, like half the time I don't want to hear Devin talk. He's be saying some fucking one-liners that fucking get me. Like I said, the whole Kevin thing where you're like, God damn, that shit fucking had me dying, dude. I legit had to fucking stop myself from like closing my eyes because I was driving, and I was like, dude, I gotta fucking focus. This shit was fucking funny.
Well, you got listen to his bonus episode that came out today.
Mm-hmm.
That shit had me on the floor. Like I finally understand what you guys mean when you say Eddie's funny, because I've known he's funny.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I know this guy's funny, or else we wouldn't have been friends this long. I just didn't know how you guys heard him until I heard that.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to an episode basically for the first time that I had no part in. And listening to it was the funniest fucking thing. He's like, fuck you guys, fuck you guys.
It's a half an hour episode, so it's not that
I
long.
don't give a shit,
He's
dude.
talking about wrestling the whole time, but I genuinely enjoyed the episode.
Yeah, because
he's
of the
like,
shit that he says. Dude,
He's
I'm
like,
telling you.
No, don't say anything.
Just
Don't-
one thing that made me laugh.
No, because that's
Okay, I gotta find it out from the split.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, well, at one
But-
point he was like, I'm kind of nervous. I don't have Devin here. Bear with me. And I was just laughing. I'm like, this fucking
Dude,
guy.
he just says the most random out of pocket shit, dude. It's fucking funny as fuck.
I was genuinely expecting him at one point to just be like, hi, Devin. Hi, Devin. And then just like keep going on.
Keep going.
But then he'd be like, he'll say little shit like, Devin, cut this part out. And I cut it out, but I'm just laughing the whole time. He's like, Devin, cut this out. I heard my neighbor. And I'm like, what the fuck, Eddie? It was such a good episode.
I bet he sounds so sincere too. He doesn't realize that he's being funny. He's just talking like just.
Yeah,
regularly.
he's just being
It's
himself.
it's me being me. That's it.
That's all that matters, dude. That shit's fucking funny.
Like I always said, there's two types of people. There's the people who are funny naturally. They're acting like themselves and they're funny, right?
Yeah.
And the people who have to be funny. I would say you and me, like we make ourselves funny. We make jokes. Eddie, just him being
Yeah,
himself,
dude.
he's a
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
riot.
They
Because he
fucking
just
laugh,
says
dude.
outlandish shit. He does dumb shit.
Like earlier, dude, he's like, oh, why, yes, thank you. that shit got me good, dude. That shit was fucking funny. God damn it.
He just says dumb shit. Like I finally understand what you guys mean. This guy's a riot.
Like we'll be quiet. We'll be having a serious moment. I'll be like stacked potatoes. Boom! Everyone.
Fuck
will
yeah,
be-
dude. Fuck
He'll
yeah.
just say a random shit. Like we'll be in the middle of an episode. I'll be deep in a conversation with somebody, right? And he'll be all penis,
yeah, dude.
and
like,
then we're on the
when
floor.
you saying ABCs when we were fucking arguing that one time about anime, and she's like ABC. That shit's fucking funny. I was like, what the fuck?
I know. Like, where do you come up with this shit?
It just comes up. It's the first thing that pops into my the first thing that pops into my head is the thing I'll say.
Like, there's this the episode with Kevin, right? At some point towards the end of the episode, Kevin was kind of flirting with Eddie in a joking way. and his reaction was so genuine. It was making me laugh while recording and while editing. Because Kevin's like, I don't know what he said specifically, but he was like, just, insinuating shit with Eddie. He's like, I'll help you out, Eddie. Like, I'll give you tips. And Eddie's like, no, thank you, Kevin.
I appreciate it, Kevin. Thank you.
He's like, no thanks. Thank you, but no thank you. He's like, just no. And I was just laughing. I'm like, oh, he's getting flustered over there. Like,
That shit's fucking funny.
and we were virtual too, so he was alone in his room. Like, I couldn't even like.
He's all awkward and shit.
Yeah.
He's probably going back in his fucking chair. He's like, nah.
He's like, no, thank you, Kevin. And
It's
like,
fucking funny.
I just love when we catch him off guard, because that's when you get like really fucking funny, Eddie. What time is it?
All right, it's about to be 7:30.
Oh shit, what time? Motherfucker, we passed 2 hours. I didn't even
God
realize.
damn.
I got into my stories. My fault.
No, those are interesting stories.
Yeah,
I really
those are
like
good
those.
stories.
Should we start closing it up soon, or
Yeah.
you got a closing topic?
I
Anybody?
got one closing topic.
Go ahead.
Let me pull it up.
I like how impromptu our episodes are. Like, other podcasters aren't like, okay, you ready to end this? They're just like, thank you for, and we're all, okay, what do you guys think?
All right, you got something else?
This one's sort of dark, not really.
Oh, I love dark.
So,
It's dark in
would
here.
you travel space knowing that when you leave, the world will end, but you cannot take people with you? Like, do you guys understand the question?
Yeah.
If
you
you would
leave to space, the world dies. And you can't bring anyone.
so like you go space travel.
if you would have asked me this question like 2 years ago, I'd probably say yes. But now that I have more responsibilities and like things that I actually look forward to
wife.
now, not only that, but like my family, because of her, I got closer to my family and shit.
Mhm.
So now I'm like, yeah, I probably wouldn't take it. I'll just fucking anchor here and
Okay.
throw the deuces.
You? I don't know my answer.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
You wouldn't?
I don't know.
Because if you think about it, like, because the space is unexplored, you know what I mean?
You could
Motherfuckers-
end up anywhere.
Yeah, you literally could end up anywhere. Like, you could fucking malfunction and get caught in a fucking belt of like asteroids and shit, and there you go, you die. At least you got to witness space, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck
but-
everybody.
No, but just thinking like, I'm not gonna see my mom again because there's gonna be no home coming back to.
Yeah, no, I'm down for it. Sign me up.
He says that, but when it's actually
When
like,
it's when
when he's alone, who does he go to
Yeah,
first?
exactly.
It's these days, like, damn, I'm feeling lonely. Who am I gonna text?
Nobody. I don't
Nobody.
reach out.
I don't text anybody.
Oh,
I don't reach out.
fair enough.
I don't reach out.
Fair enough.
So
I
yeah,
think
I'm
that's
bouncing. I'll get tattoos of the names of all the people important to me, and it'll be like a whole space theme or whatever. But
Yeah.
aside from that, I'm
I'm
chilling.
down. Go out there to see some alien. Sup,
Like, how
dog?
could you not? How could you not go out there and explore?
No, I would,
See
dude. Like, if
it?
I have the opportunity to go into space, I'm fucking taking it. That's just gonna be fucking wild. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but the world is in the process.
I don't give a fuck. I'm taking that. In
See
this
you on the other
outlandish
side.
scenario, you asked, I'll be the villain. I'm taking that shit. I'm leaving this fucking place. I want to go see it. I want to explore. I want to see space. And I know that before I die on this earth, I'm going to space once.
What if space isn't real? So like, let's say you say,
Damn. Like,
let's
you're-
say, let's say you say yes. You start going up, and then
And like you hit a wall.
you hit a wall, and then the world still blows up behind you because you already made that decision.
Dude,
that'd be tough, dude.
then I'm fuck. I'll live on the spaceship. Like what? I literally can't go back to Earth if it's just a giant dome. I would
Yeah.
land my spaceship at the bottom of the dome and just accept my fate. You
Yeah.
know, live in the darkness because there's no fucking. Would the sun still be around?
Yeah,
like
well,
how's?
obviously.
Okay,
there's
then
no
I just
Earth.
live on the fucking ship until I die. It'd be like Tony Stark beginning of what is it? Endgame, Infinity War.
Where?
You know when he's drifting around in the spaceship? That would be me. That's how I'd be living.
Oh yeah, in the beginning of Endgame.
yeah.
Endgame.
You wouldn't take it? No, that you.
Well, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't know.
I have too much responsibilities now, so that's
You know
my
what?
that's my way of thinking. Like I said, if you would ask me 2-3 years ago, motherfucker, I'm taking that motherfucker. I'm gone. Deuces. Ain't looking back.
Even if you end up on a planet with no other like
No, but like
intelligent life.
Let's say you have kids. Would you still do it?
no.
No.
It's funny because you know how you said another planet. There's a story. I think it was by H.P. Lovecraft because you brought him up, and I there's a story about like I think he was the author of the book, but it was a story about how this dude fucking like thousands of years ahead. Technology's advanced. About this guy. He lands on he goes into a fucking black hole. Discovers some wormholes. Lands on a fucking planet. And pretty much how the story's told is through a log of him recording into this like recorder, obviously. And it explains on how he crash landed and went mentally insane and what he goes through. I won't say what happens to spoil
what
it.
story is this? Okay, that sounds interesting.
I can look it up if you guys want to give me a
Almost
second.
all of his stories revolve around somebody going mad. So if you like that, check him out. That one I have not read. The one I really like, which is probably his most popular one, is Dagon, where this guy is on a boat and then he's drifting in the ocean and he lands onto this like desert
Castaway,
island.
basically.
Kind of. He lands onto like this huge desert island, right? As far as the eye can see. And then he starts exploring it and he finds all these ancient ruins. And then as he's like investigating the ruins and like the drawings on them, this huge unidentifiable swamp creature comes up out of the water. And then he sees it and starts to go mad. But aside from that, like I haven't really. I've read the Reanimator, Dagon, the Call of Cthulhu, and a couple other short stories. At the Mountains of Madness, that one's a good one. Wait, what's the story, Rob?
If I'm thinking right, it's called Symbiose.
Symbiose?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but Rob looks different.
Oh my
I'm
God!
black
Wait,
and
hold
it's
up,
dark.
hold up. We can't end the show yet.
Why?
Album of the day.
Ah, fuck.
Damn, I can't even give you that, dude.
You don't have any
I
albums?
can give you a song. Did you listen to that song I sent you, Eddie?
No, I haven't.
Of course you didn't. God, I'm not even surprised.
Okay. Then give a song, we'll give albums. You switch it up. You gave us flavor.
Okay.
Well,
You
both
guys
of you are
start.
looking them up?
Mhm.
Okay, fuck. I guess I'll look them up.
Damn.
Shit.
Yeah, because I don't really listen to albums. Like, I listen to different songs and different... My milkshake
shit.
brings all the birdies to the yard. They're
I'm going to say The
Spreading
Forever
your
Story by
wings,
JID.
baby.
It was one of the best albums to come out last year. And it's just a great hip-hop rap record. One of the best that have come out in a long time. Probably even better than Kendrick's album last year. So you guys should go check it out. The singles, Dance Now, Surround Sound, those are fucking fire. But also check out Crack Sandwich. That's a really good song too.
See, for me, it just depends on the song. Because I'm not even going to lie, there's songs that I'm fucking down for that I can sing bar for bar or word for word, whatever the fuck you want to call it, are all sad songs.
Okay, just throw it out. Throw a couple out.
Okay. Got one that's hard as shit.
Hard.
But it's called Nobody Knows by Russ. That one's pretty good.
Okay.
I like that one. Another one is the one that I sent to Eddie, Memories I Don't Mess With. If you recently get in a fucking heartbreak or whatever the fuck, that shit will hit you in the fucking soul. Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Amen.
And Smile Again by Black Bear.
Oh, wow. He's got a lot of diversity there.
Yeah.
Okay, what's yours?
Mine is You Can't See Me by John Cena.
Fuck yeah.
I'm upset with you for that one, but I'll accept it.
It's he made a rap album back in 2005.
It's probably terrible.
It's not.
No, but I've never heard about this album.
No one really has. Like his theme song, he's rapping it. He made that song.
No, I'm not listening to that.
No, I'll send you a song later.
No, please
No,
don't.
please.
I'm not.
Okay.
You made me listen to that fucking WWE outro song. Nope. Thank you for tuning into today's episode.
Hey,
I
I got a
really
question.
appreciate all you guys being
What are your
here.
playoff predictions?
What?
What are your playoff predictions?
Playoff predictions?
Yeah.
Like the finals?
Yeah.
Quick.
I gotta give you a segment.
Okay. Nuggets and Celtics.
Nuggets and Celtics. You think they beat the Suns?
Most likely.
They're picking up fire right now, dude. They're going back to Phoenix now.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You don't think
Like,
so?
I'm
Because
just-
D-Book and KD are going fucking ham right now, dog.
I'm just a hater of the Suns. That's it. That's why.
You live here.
I don't care.
Fair enough. I respect. I do like the Miami Heat.
I'm just really high on Jokic right now. Dropping.
Yeah, Jokic. He dropped 53, right?
53. I
Fuck
thought
yeah,
it was
dude.
51.
That brother
It's
is
probably
good.
53.
You
But-
really don't think the Sixers are gonna upset the Celtics?
No.
They're catching fire right now.
No.
No. Okay. You know
No,
what? I understand.
I
Because
see-
James Harden is hit or miss.
Yeah. Same with Embiid. Embiid had 6 points after.
That is true.
After
As
he won
MVP.
his MVP.
Yeah, you're right. You don't think the Golden State Warriors are gonna upset the Lakers and then take it all the way like they did that one year?
No. The Warriors, they got blown up by 32.
And the game before that, they blew out the Lakers
And
by
they
like
blew out the Lakers. Yeah. So it's a hit or miss.
It's hit or miss.
But I say it's the Nuggets and the Celtics.
Nuggets and Celtics.
And then if those are the two teams that do go to the finals, I see the Nuggets are gonna win.
Really?
Yeah.
I think if the Celtics could win, and then
I don't know. I'm just really
because when it comes down to it, it's just Jamal and Jokic.
And then on the
Going
Celtics,
against
it's Tatum
Tatum.
and Brown.
Mhm.
Dude, please have him on for one of your mission logs for a sports episode.
Yeah.
He could come over. He's down the road. He could come over.
I'm
and
not
he could just
awkward around
bang
you
one
either.
out.
I find you funny as fuck. I might
Yeah.
laugh. I might fuck up. Tell Devin to shut the fuck up while he's editing. He's
But
not even talking.
with the mission logs, we do kind of have a time limit. Just
I
No,
don't give a
there's
shit.
there's no time limit. Generally, we want to keep them under an hour, but if you go past that, that's fine.
Oh.
My first one was almost 40 minutes.
Yeah, but it was still under an hour.
Yeah, my second one might be 15, and then my third one might be an hour and a half. It varies.
That's up to y'all. I mean, like I said, as long as it's not on a Wednesday, I'm chilling. I'll go 5.
That's fine.
Is that basketball day?
Yeah, it's basketball day.
That's what I
Y'all.
figured, yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but I don't want to go on for another fucking 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
There you
do
go.
either of you guys have anything you want to end to the show real quick?
I think you should clear your throat.
Now say it again.
Do either of you guys have anything you want to add
Look
to
how
the
well
end
he
of the show
listens to
real
you,
quick?
Eddie. God, I fucking love it.
No.
No, I'm good.
You guys are having a side conversation over here.
No,
We gotta end the
no,
fucking
we don't
show.
have anything.
No, we're good.
I'm speaking for myself. No,
Dude,
no.
you?
No, I'm good.
Words of advice? Nothing?
Words of advice?
Fuck around the pussy. And
Damn, I was gonna go all fucking deep and technical, be like, have patience or something, but no, fuck around the pussy,
yeah,
dog.
go ahead. Throw
No,
something
I know,
out.
because I don't want it to be longer than it has to be, so fuck her right in
Words
the
of
pussy,
wisdom
dog.
from Rob.
Fuck her
Go.
right in the pussy.
There you go.
there you go.
All right. I hope you all beautiful people have a great
Remember
rest
that
of your
guy.
day. See you next. Hey, I'm
That
trying
guy's
to end
good.
it here.
Oh,
See
sorry,
you
I was
next
looking at-
week. I love you all. Be safe.
This concludes the Moon Men podcast. The end.